American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated
Hey, good
community
evening,
bank
everyone.
that
Welcome
believes in just
to
that,
Leopard
you, a
Arena, day 2 of the Charles K. Haley Classic here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. And we get set for Lindsay Leopardette and Lindsay basketball. My name's Greg Peary. Glad you've joined us for this broadcast of Lindsay High School basketball. Alongside my broadcast partner, Glenn Shoemake. And Glenn, this is kind of a weird tournament. Played Saturday, playing on Monday. We'll play the final round on Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely different. But when Mother Nature calls, you have to adjust. And, you know, I hate to see Duncan fall out of it, but they were able to get Big Pasture to fill in for Duncan.
That third round on Wednesday.
But Wednesday game times, they haven't got set for them yet because they have to come from so far down there that they want to make sure they get played and get back home for church Wednesday night.
Right. So we'll hopefully be able to fill you in on all the game times, but just to kind of give you a quick breakdown of what's happened so far today. In round number 2, we just watched the Chickasha and Sulphur boys. Sulphur won that game 54-37 to move into the championship game. They await the winner of the Lindsay Pauls Valley boys game that will be coming up right after this ball game. Hera and Duncan girls were in the other semifinal game. Hera won that game 51-48. That one was a good one. And Hera moves into the championship Wednesday afternoon, and they'll face the winner of this Lindsay Chickasha girls game that is coming up right now, as we'll be bringing you that one. On the other side of the bracket, Hera and Cash boys, and I don't have scores on those, but Cash defeated Hera to move into the consolation semifinals. So Hera will play Big Pasture for 7th place. Cash will take on Plainview for the consolation finals. Plainview defeated Duncan earlier today. And so Duncan moved into that 7th place game, but again, they won't be here on Wednesday. Big Pasture will take their place there. For the consolation side of the girls bracket, Pauls Valley Lady Panthers defeated Sulphur, so they move into the consolation finals, where they will take on Cash. Cash defeated Plainview, and so Plainview and Sulphur girls will play for 7th place at some point tomorrow. Again, those games weren't originally planned to be played because of the absence of Duncan, but it's going to make it interesting for the girls' side because Duncan girls actually were in the semifinal game. They're now in the 3rd place game, so Big Pasture will be in that 3rd place game and will take on the loser of Hera and of this Lindsay Chickasha game coming up tomorrow afternoon. Or actually, that one will be tomorrow morning.
That will be Wednesday.
So, Wednesday morning. I keep saying tomorrow. I mean Wednesday.
Yeah.
You got to know what I mean and what I want to say. So with that, again, there you kind of have a rundown of what happened earlier today. And, again, we're going to have Lindsay and Chickasha girls and follow that up with the Lindsay and Pauls Valley boys. So let's talk about this girls matchup. Chickasha comes in 6-5 on the season. Again, won that game against Cash 42-31. This matchup, Glenn, really is going to come down to, and we're going to see a little bit of change in the starting lineup tonight for the Leopardettes. Chickasha has a 6'2 junior in Ashlyn Smith that plays the 5 inside. She is a monster in there. She is tough. She's big. And they're going to try to put Alondra Lopez in there to match up with her from a size standpoint and to see if they can slow her down. But she's a move-in from UConn. Played in UConn last year, moves in this year to play at Chickasha. But she averages 10 points, 5 rebounds a game. And then you're going to have to put May Jen in there. She wears number 13. She's a 5'8 junior. But Jen can step out and hit the three anytime she wants to. You give her half a second to get a three up, and it'll go up and it'll go in. Mm-hmm. So you've got that inside-out problem where you've got to make sure you keep Jen covered on the outside, but then you got to worry about Ashlyn Smith on the inside. And then let's add a third piece to that. They've got a 6-foot sophomore, number 34, Carly Ryans, that is very athletic and can play inside, obviously, at 6 foot. She also has a good mid-range jumper and can step out and hit long range, too. So this is really a pretty dangerous Chickasha team.
Yeah, just looking at them, man, they look, excuse me, they look really tall and really athletic. And I haven't seen any film on them or anything. I just remember they weren't very good last year, but a lot of these faces I don't remember from last year. So they got some move-ins, and I don't know if there's a transfer portal for high school.
I tell you, when OSSAA gave you the one transfer, you get one transfer in high school without having to sit out.
Right.
And that's the high school version, the OSSAA version of the transfer portal. So,
yeah.
But you look at who they've played, though. The Chickasha, they played Newcastle, who's number 10 in 4A. They did lose to them by 16, but they turned around in the first round of that Duncan tournament, played Duncan, and beat them by 2 points. Of course, that's the Duncan team that we just watched lose to Hera a little bit ago. But they also played the number 20 ranked team, Moore. They're number 20 in 6A, lost to them by 18. Played Eisenhower out of 6A, lost to them by only 6 points. But then they turn around and play Bethany, who's number 7 in 4A, lost by only 2. They defeated the Lady Outlaws of Marlowe. Of course, a big win over Little Axe, and a big big loss against Kingfisher, who's number 4 in 4A. So there again, this is Chickasha, who's a 4A team, playing those bigger 4A, 5A, 6A schools, and it's hard to tell when you look at a record because of 6 and 5. Leopardettes come in 9 and 2. This is a good one.
Yeah,
this is a big 4A team.
I like to compare the common opponents, and we have definitely done better against Bridge Creek and Marlowe, the two common opponents that we've had, and so I'm excited to see that. You know, they only beat Bridge Creek by 8, and we beat Bridge Creek by 39. Let's see here. Yeah, 39, and we beat Marlowe by 28, and they beat Marlowe by 14.
Yeah.
So if you look at common opponents, then Leopardettes maybe should have been the 2 seed instead of the 3 seed.
Could be. Well, and Leopardettes moved up. The rankings came out again this afternoon, and Leopardettes moved from 13 up to 12. So Leopardettes will come into the game ranked number 12 in the state in Class 3A.
Yeah, you want to try and stay in the top 16. If you stay in the top 16, it really helps your road to the playoffs, to the area tournament. You won't get to host an area tournament, but it'll be a lot better draw if you can stay in the top 16.
For the district and regionals, yeah.
Right.
Well, we've got Oklahoma going, and looks like we are going to probably do a national anthem. So we will send this back up to J.D. Scruggs, who's running our live stream. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back to Leopard Arena right after this on KBLP Live.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasha. Come join us.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasha or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Go get them. Welcome back to Leopard Arena. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake here courtside. JD Scruggs on the live stream. Andrew ESPN Lion up on the camera. And Kevin Scruggs is here somewhere. Jason Wallenberg down at our studios here in beautiful Lindsay, Oklahoma. Let's get your starting lineups for the Chickasha Fightin Chicks. They'll start number 2, a 5'6" junior, Addison Ferguson. Number 4 is a 5'6" junior, Kaylee Terry. Number 13 is May Ginn, 5'8" junior. Number 34 is Carly Ryans, a 6-foot sophomore, and a 6'2" junior, number 35, Ashlyn Smith. Head coach for the Fightin Chicks is Jace Johnson. He's assisted by his father, Jerry Johnson, and Chase Rogers. And the Lady Fightin Chicks come in 6-5 on the season. For your Lindsay Leopardettes, who come in ranked number 12 in the state in Class 3A, they are 9-2 on the season. At guard, a 5'4" senior. Number 1 will be Gentry Wilmot. At forward, a 5'10" senior. Number 5, Maddie McGowan. Also at forward, a 5'7" senior. Number 10, that's Leslie Wilmot. At guard, number 22 is a 5'4" senior, Cannon Russell. And we round out the starting 5 with a 5'9" junior, number 45, Alondra Lopez. Lopez, Russell, Leslie, Maddie, McGowan, and Gentry. The starting 5 for the head coach of the Lindsay Leopardettes, Brian Cater. He's assisted by Johnny Dodd, Tony West, and Alani Moore.
Well, I will tell you, you will not find a more vaunted and celebrated and assistant coach than Jerry Johnson.
Jerry Johnson.
He's got enough state championship rings to fit on both hands. And he's helping his son, like you said. I actually worked for him for 1 year at Bethel. He was the athletic director and girls coach at Bethel, and good friend.
Smith controls the back tap into the backcourt for the Fightin Chicks. Ferguson brings it across, and they go right to Smith at the high post. Takes Lopez low right. Tries to step for a double team. Forces one up, and it falls in.
Wow.
Had enough English on that for it to crawl over the rim and drop in for a 2-0 lead for Chickasha. Gentry left side. Looking for some help. Comes back out near the half line to McGowan. Right wing, Russell. Looking at Lopez at the high post. Gets it down in the corner to Leslie instead. Gentry top of the key. Turns down to 3. Comes back short corner right side to Leslie. Too strong. Rebound for Smith.
Leslie usually makes those right there. That's her spot.
Gentry will pick up Ferguson, who lobs it to the top of the key to Ryans. She'll go to the left elbow. Picks up her dribble. trying to get it back out to Terry. Doesn't get there, and then Smith threw it away, trying to get it over on the right wing to Ferguson. Turnover, Fightin Chicks. Russell walks it across. 2-3 zone here, and they'll get it quickly to Lopez, left side, skip it all the way back up top, and she overthrows Leslie, who gets out-hustled to the other end of the floor by Terry to pick up the turnover. Inside, back out to Terry. The corner three on the way is an air ball. Gentry has the backside rebound. She will race the other way. Takes it all the way to the rack, puts up a tough shot that gets blocked by Smith. Right into the hands of Jen. Jen will back out. Russell has the task of trying to stay with hers. She works left, dribble handoff to Ryans. Ryans around Smith's screen. Smith got the backdoor cut for Terry. She turned it over. McGowan left wing, left open for three. Got it! Maddie McGowan for three, and Leopardettes have a 1-point lead.
We can run.
We can. Terry on the handle, works left, has Leslie guarding her. Goes to the top of the key, goes inside to Smith. Smith turns around to Lopez. Step away or step back jumper doesn't go. Lopez claims the miss.
Yeah, a little high-low action right there. We used to run that when I was coaching girls here, call it L.
Leslie right side, McGowan turns down a three, gets around Ryans, floater down the baseline, everything but go down, and Smith nearly lost it, but she'll save it inbounds to Ryan. Ferguson will bring it up. Works to the left side. Gentry stays where they're there. Again, looking at the left elbow. Smith drives down, leaves it for Ryans. Three on the left wing, up, off the mark. Leslie has the miss for the Leopardettes. 5:05 left to go here in the first. It's 3-2 Leopardettes. All the way to McGowan on the right wing. Picked up by Ryans. Trap comes. She'll get it inside to Gentry. Gentry turns around, hands to a cutting Russell from the left wing, and Cannon gets the basket.
Yeah, Leslie needs to tie her shoe.
And we're going to get a foul called on Gentry Wilmot in the backcourt. That'll be her first, team's first. 5-2 Leopardettes, 4:51 left here in the first as Ferguson has it in the backcourt, gets it across to Terry, top of the key, goes inside to Smith, low post right side, takes it right out Lopez. Lopez, a great job of keeping her from getting an easy one, and Leslie claims another rebound. Gentry, right wing three is short. Rebound is pulled down by Terry in transition. She gets it to Ferguson. Ferguson double dribbled it.
Yep.
3 turnovers on the Fightin Chicks.
Yeah, and, Smith is really struggling. She's used to just bullying people down there, and she can't bully Alondra.
Alondra is too strong. She is not going to move her around. Gentry right wing, back to Russell, top of the key. They screen to get McGowan open for three right wing, and that one's in. Maddie's 2 for 2 from three, and the Leopardettes have a 6-point lead. 8-2 Lindsay as we approach half-point mark of this first quarter. Ferguson knocked away by Gentry out of bounds. Good defense there from Gentry Wilmot.
Yeah, and, they've been making post entries pretty regular. We're going to have to put more ball pressure out there. We usually do a good job of that. We really got to get up in those guards' faces.
Number 15, Brinley Alexander, the freshman, has checked in for the Fightin Chicks, replaces Ferguson. Ryans goes baseline, cut off by McGowan. Comes back out to Terry on the wing. Lost the handle momentarily, but got it back. Goes inside again, who tries to post up Russell underneath. Gets help from McGowan. Now the fly down the lane and the missed shot by Alexander, but Ryans was right there for the rebound and the putback. Lead cut to 4 for the Leopardettes. McGowan high post, quickly right wing. Cannon Russell. Russell hounded by Ryans. All kinds of contact there. Russell gets into the lane, gets hit again, and now we will get a foul called. And that will go on Alexander. Her first is the first team foul on the Fightin Chicks. Gentry to inbound. Russell gets it left wing. Tried to go right back to Gentry, but Jen had her covered up, and there's going to be another reach-in foul. And so Alexander checks in and picks up 2 quick fouls. Gentry will inbound it back to Russell. They'll set it up again with 3:10 left. To the high post, McGowan. Left side, Leslie. Back to Russell between the circles. Right side, Gentry. Lopez, short corner right side. Back to Leslie. Gentry drives baseline right side. Gets her shot blocked from behind by Ryans. Smith will get it away to Terry to bring her across the timeline. Goes right, goes inside. Alexander posts up Leslie underneath. And then McGowan with the steal. Nearly got it stolen back, and she did. And now we've got all kinds of bodies on the floor, blocked shots. That one blocked out of bounds by Leslie Wilmot. It'll stay with the Fightin Chicks.
What a lot of action.
No kidding.
Did you get all those turnovers?
I did. I think there was.
There was a lot of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth there. And somebody forgot to take their earrings off.
Carly Ryans. I'm going to have to remove earrings, but her and McGowan were the two that were tangled up on the floor going for that loose ball.
Yeah, and then Cannon Russell got involved. And then Leslie Wilmot.
Again, baseline, double teamed, missed the shot short. Leslie Wilmot has her 3rd rebound already. 8-4 Leopardettes, 2:25 left in the first. All the way to Leslie in the right corner. And knocked out of bounds off of Ryans. It'll be Leopardette basketball.
Yeah, one of the things Coach Cater yelling at, don't put it over your head, because when you've got taller girls, they're just going to reach up there and grab it or block the pass.
And there's Ryans again with the hands, knocks it out of bounds. So Gentry will bring it out in the corner. Inbound comes into Leslie, back to Gentry, right corner 3 is on the way, and it's good! 3rd 3 of the quarter for the Leopardettes. They have a 7-point lead, 2 minutes left. Alexander drives down, now she'll circle back out, set it up, gives it up to Ryans, high post to Smith. Again, wants to take it down, leaves it to Terry on the outside, back inside. Smith turns around, and they're going to call. They're going to start calling it that close now.
No.
Lopez picks up the foul. That's the 2nd team foul on the Leopardettes.
She did not. She was bodying her up, and that is perfectly legal down there.
So again, I'm bringing it on the baseline. Ryans got it. Back to Jen in the corner. Back left side, Alexander. Gentry cuts her off on the drive, gets it across the lane, saved in bounds by Ryans right to Smith. Ryans looks to drive in, can't get around McGowan. Smith right wing, inside, Alexander, and they're going to call that check. Now all of a sudden they're going to start calling it tight.
Yeah, she did have 2 hands on her right there, and they're going to call that. You're going to have to adjust, but.
Russell's first, team's 3rd. Alexander inside, has it stripped. Russell knocks it off of the leg of Brinley Alexander, and that'll go as turnover number 5 against the Lady Fightin Chicks. 1:25 left. 7-point Leopardette lead. They've got the basketball. Gentry gets it from Russell. Alexander with the defense. Double team on McGowan. Got away from it. Russell right wing 3 on the way. Too strong. Leslie has the offensive board, but then has it stripped, and Russell tracks it down. And then has it stripped again. It's loose on the floor. Alexander. Jen has her first look at a 3, and it's good. That's not what the Leopardettes needed, was a turnover to a 3. Under a minute to go here in the first. 4-point Leopardette lead. McGowan, top of the key, gets it to Russell. Back over to McGowan, to Gentry, and then Leslie's 3 from the left corner's off. Ryans with that rebound. 35 seconds left as Alexander will bring it up for Chickasha. Ryans with McGowan on her, has a count going. Over to Alexander. Chickasha looking like they may want to go for a final shot here. Again, gets it back To the high post to Smith. The backdoor cut down the backside. Ryans missed it too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Gentry. 5 seconds left. It's knocked loose going the other way. Leopardettes will have it with 3 seconds on their end of the floor. Ferguson returns for Chickasha to replace Terry, and in for the Leopardettes, number 13, Jolie McReynolds replaces Lopez. Number 1, Channing Haywood, the 5'9" sophomore, will also check in for Chickasha. Alexander checks out. Gentry inbounds with 3 seconds left to shoot. McGowan catches, fires a long. It's off the side of the rim, and the Leopardettes will have a 4-point lead at the end of one. It's 11-7 Lindsay over Chickasha. We'll send it up to JD. A timeout. We're back with more live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank right here on KBLP Live.
City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS athletics and academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season. Lingman Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oilfield electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
So we'll get ready to start the second quarter with the Leopardettes with the ball. McReynolds is going to stay in the game in place of Lopez. Leopardettes have a 4-point lead at 11-7.
This is going to be a good one.
And it absolutely is. Russell with the handle. Steps up, gives it to McReynolds on the right wing. She'll dribble to the top of the key, comes back to McGowan right wing, into the right corner. Leslie, shot on the way, is too strong. Again has the backside rebound. She will race the other way. Hands it to Ryan's top of the key. She'll give it up to Ferguson. Dribbles right, comes to the top of the key to the right elbow for Smith. Smith, the handoff to Haywood. The backdoor cut. Pass is knocked loose, but they're going to say last touched by Ferguson. The Leopardettes forced turnover number 6.
Hey, we'll take that.
Yeah.
I couldn't confirm or deny because too many bodies, but we'll take it.
Russell works up on Ferguson, sends it into the right side to Gentry. Inside McGowan, double team, gives it to the short corner, and Ryans with a steal, turnover number 3 on the Leopardettes. Ryans gives it up to Ferguson, top of the key. Gentry with her there. Count going. Goes to the high post again for Smith. Lob down low. McReynolds tips the pass. Ryans manages to come up with it, though, and put it in. Really pretty good defense there from McReynolds.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. We're going to have to help off of whoever's not covering again.
Inside. McGowan turns around, sends it to McReynolds. Top of the key right to Russell. Russell gets it back from Gentry. Quickly again, left side. Down to the low post, left side. Up and in. No. Leslie could not get it to fall. Ryans, the outlet pass. Again, stops baseline, misses the shot. McGowan claims the miss. And then we'll get a push from behind on Addison Ferguson. Her first, team's first here in the second quarter. 11-9 Leopardettes by 2, 6:15 left to go here in the second. Russell gets the inbounds. Sends this to McReynolds into the left corner for Leslie. Short corner Gentry, and then could not get it over the 6'2" frame of Ashlyn Smith. The Leopardettes turnover number 4.
Yeah, there's one of those passes over your head, and against taller people, you just can't do that.
High post Smith looking underneath at Haywood. Can't get it to her. Ryans gets it back. Now Haywood gets it underneath. Turns around, floats it up over Gentry Wilmot, puts it in. Timeout called by Lindsay. If we have a tie game now with a 7-0 run going back into that first quarter for the Fightin' Chicks, they've tied it at 11. Timeout. We'll take it with them. Come back to Leopard Arena after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Leopardette basketball out of the timeout, face a full court press. They get it ahead to McReynolds, and then a good hustle at the other end. Ryans nearly came up with a steal, but it will stay with the Leopardettes. Tie ball game, 5:35 left in the half. Gentry to inbounds. All the way to the left corner, quickly inside to Leslie, turns around on the 6'2 Smith, left it short. Ryans with her 4th rebound. She'll push it up the floor. Hand off to Ginn, gets it to Haywood. Left side, Terry, inside, back to Ginn, tries to post up, double team, turns around, can't get it to go. McGowan has her 3rd rebound.
You can definitely tell what Chickasha's wanting to do. They're wanting to go inside.
Gentry drives, has her shot rejected by Smith, but out of bounds.
Yeah, and we probably ought to do the opposite.
Stay away from Ashlyn Smith because
Yeah.
she is a beast underneath.
Yeah.
Up top, Russell. McReynolds left side all the way out to the corner for Gentry. Back into Leslie. Leslie up top to Cannon Russell. Russell hounded out there by Terry. Back over right side to McGowan. Skip it all the way to the left side for Reynolds and threw it too far and out of bounds. Turnover number 5 on the Leopardettes.
Yeah, we're trying to work the ball and get an open shot, but Chickasha's doing a good job of covering the three-point line too.
Yeah, they're keeping us in pressure everywhere, not letting you have any kind of a look. Haywood gets it to the high post to Smith. Ryans on the give and go. Gets it back to Terry on the left wing, back inside to Smith, and we'll get a hold of McGowan. Hanging on to Smith. Maddie picks up her first. That'll be the first team foul on the Leopardettes here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and she didn't need to do that. She had good position.
Haywood on the baseline to bring it in. Still trying to find somebody. Finally all the way up top. Kaylee Terry works to the right wing. Goes inside to Smith. Smith against McGowan, and she'll get the soft roll. Ashlyn Smith with 4, and the Lady Chicks have gone on a 9-0 run to take a 2-point lead.
Yeah, we need Alondra back in there, I think.
McGowan quickly back to Gentry. Down low, and Leslie's shot blocked again. That's quick recovery down there by Smith to block that one out of bounds. Back in the ball game comes Alexander. Carly Ryans will sit for the Lady Fightin Chicks.
Yeah, we've taken 5 2-point shots this quarter, and I think 3 of them have been blocked.
Gentry looking. McGowan, low post, has her pass blocked, but it will end up in Russell's hands. She'll flip it out to Gentry. Haywood on her. Comes back to Russell left wing. Back inside Gentry. Up top McGowan, wide open for 3. It's way off the mark. Smith with her 3rd rebound, and here come the Fightin Chicks. Alexander on the handle. Goes left into the lane. Layup is up and good. Timeout, Lindsay. Leopardettes have been outscored 8-0 in this quarter. It is 15-11. Fightin Chicks with a 4-point lead. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back to Leopard Arena after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
3:38 left to go here in the first half. 15-11 Chickasha. The Leopardettes had an 11-4 lead just before the end of that first quarter, and it's been all Chickasha since then. It's an 11-0 run. Left wing goes to McReynolds, into the left corner for Leslie. Short corner, Gentry, inside to McGowan. McGowan turns around the right hand. It's too strong. Smith at the rebound. Ryans will give it up to Ferguson to bring across the timeline. Left wing, Terry. Gets a screen from Smith. They double team, go back to Smith in the lane. McReynolds knocks the ball loose, but it ends her up right in Terry's hands. Her runner in the lane won't go. Somehow Ferguson ended up with it. Her turnaround won't go, and then saved inbounds, but right into McGowan.
Yeah, we've got to get some sort of overload going here where we get more people on one side of this zone than they've got.
Right corner is Gentry. Gets to the short corner to Leslie, trapped, and threw it away.
Yeah, backside was open right there. You got to get it to Maddie quicker.
Pressure is just forcing too many turnovers on the Leopardettes. Smith has it top of the key. McGowan on the defense. McReynolds nearly had that pick. Ryans tried to throw it off McReynolds, but goes right to Leslie Wilmot. Leopardettes force turnover number 8 against the Fightin Chicks.
Yeah, good defense right there, and see if we can cut into this lead.
Gentry left elbow, sends it across to McGowan right wing. 3 ball is on the way. It's off the mark. Leslie tips the rebound, but out of bounds. Goes back to Chickasha with exactly 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
We are 0 for 8 this quarter. I'm trying to do the reverse.
The reverse jinx.
The reverse jinx. We're 0 for 8. We can't hit anything. I tell you what. Let's see if that turns us around.
Helps.
Yeah.
Again is back in the ball game. Alexander sets. Haygood sends it left wing to Terry. Back inside attempt for Haygood. Blocked by Gentry. Gentry looking inside at McGowan, and that pass was not even close. Great idea, but
Gentry,
poor execution.
Yeah, a little aggressive right there, trying to throw it over Smith, and that went over Maddie as well.
8 turnovers now for the Leopardettes. Smith takes McGowan baseline. She's double teamed. Gentry comes up with the steal. McReynolds circles back. Russell top of the key, drives down, circles back out. We approach a minute left to go here in the first quarter. McReynolds gets it right wing. Inside to the right elbow. Russell to McGowan, back to McReynolds. Right wing 3 from Jolie is on the way. Too strong, and rebound pulled down by Ginn.
Well, the jinx
didn't work.
Yeah.
Terry turned down to 3 and traveled with it.
Good call. Good call. These are some fine officials right here. He was right in front of us. That's why I said that.
Turnover number 11 against the Fightin Chicks. 49 seconds left. The Leopardettes trail by 4 at 15-11. See if they can cut into it here before halftime. As Russell will bring it up. Leopardettes have not scored yet in this quarter. McReynolds falls down, and we're calling timeout to save that possession.
Yeah, we would like to score this quarter.
We really would.
Yeah.
Again, the Leopardettes have not scored. It's 8-0 in this quarter for the Fightin Chicks. We'll see what happens. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them, and we'll come back with more Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
39 seconds left to go. We're having some fun here. Glenn's trying to get Tawana attention in the stands, waving over there, and the officials thought we were waving at them, trying to get their attention.
Then I asked
he decided let's just throw 20 out of the game.
Yeah.
Out of the timeout, trap comes on Cannon. Got it away to Gentry, though. 30 seconds left. Gentry drives all the way down. Leaves it for McReynolds.
Oh, they're in a man. They're in a man.
Russell, right side to Gentry. Picked up by Terry. Back to Russell. 20 seconds left. Russell again drives down. Hands off to Gentry. Gentry to the right elbow. Way off the glass. Too strong. No good. Ashland Smith's 5th rebound. Again brings it the other way. Sends it out into the corner. Ferguson cuts down, and we're going to have a timeout called by Chickasha with 5.6 seconds left. Coach Johnson wanting to set up something for a final shot. We'll just keep it here for this timeout. Halftime is coming up. Don't forget we've got a boys game coming up right after this. Lindsay, Pauls Valley boys. You do not want to miss that game. Those are always entertaining, and every time I put together a Pauls Valley roster, it's like, wait a minute, I've been calling these guys names for like 8 years. Are they still in high school?
Is Grimmett still on there?
No, Grimmett's not. But Maddox Prince and Jorge Fabella and Tanner Perry and, Jacob Medina. It's like these guys, I've been calling their names forever.
Yeah.
Grimmett is not on the basketball roster.
Woo. Yeah, he's like 6'6", 6'5". I don't know.
I believe he is signed to go play somewhere big for football.
Yeah, I knew he.
Yep, he's going to be a tight end out at UNLV, exactly. So he may be protecting himself for that.
Yeah.
Inbounds. Got it to Alexander. Back out. Ryans for 3 is no good. Leopardettes with the rebound as McReynolds claims it. And they will end a scoring drought for the Leopardettes, and they're still in it, but it is 15-11 Chickasha here at the end of the first half. We'll send it up to JD. We'll take a timeout, and Glenn and I will figure out our officially unofficial stats, and we'll come back right after this on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves. Legends Pub House and Venue is your one-stop shop for good food and good entertainment. Come see us in Chickasha and stay tuned to our website for all of our upcoming events and shows.
Hey Lindsay community, my name is Christian Torres and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
We are back here at halftime. Leopard Arena, the Lindsay Leopardettes trail the Chickasha Lady Fightin Chicks 15-11 here at halftime. Been pretty stingy defenses on both ends of the floor. The shooting numbers are going to look pretty ugly, I think, on both sides, especially for the Leopardettes, since they didn't score at all in that second quarter.
Yeah.
Looking at the Chickasha scoring, Ashlyn Smith and Carly Ryans both have 4 apiece. Megan has a three-pointer for her 3 points, and then Brindley Alexander and Channing Haywood have 2 apiece to round out the scoring for Chickasha. Neither team attempted a free throw here in the first half. For the Lindsay Leopardettes, they are led by Maddie McGowan. Her 2 threes in that first quarter for 6 points. Gentry Wilmot had a three-pointer for 3 points, and then Cannon Russell had 2 points. And, again, all of those points came in the first quarter. Leopardettes did not have a basket here in the second quarter. Leopardettes are -3 on the glass at 14-11, and then the Leopardettes had 8 turnovers in the first half, and Lady Chicks came in with 11 turnovers here at halftime. Going over to Glenn, talk about some of the shooting.
Let's not.
Okay.
Can we skip that?
It's like offers?
For Chickasha, they were 6 for 16 from 2-point range. Really did a number on them in the first quarter. They were 2 for 8 from 2-point range in the first quarter, but they were 4 for 8 the second quarter when Alondra went out. For the 3-point line, they were 1 for 4. Didn't take a lot of threes. And so for total, they were 7 for 20 from the floor for 35%, which is not very good. For Lindsay, get ready.
I'm not sure I'm going to like this at all.
Yeah, 1 for 12 from 2-point range. 1 for 12, including 0 for 7 there in the second quarter. 3 for 10 from 3-point range. That's the only saving grace that's kept us close in this game, for a total of 4 for 22 for 18%. Yeah. I would venture that's the worst shooting half they've had all year. And I have to give a shout-out to my wife, who just went to the hospitality room and got me coffee. And I've also got to give a shout-out to my little grandson, Baker. Tanner's got him trained right. They're already watching basketball together at 2.5 years old. And Baker Finch Shoemake, he's 2 years old. So
we hope he grows up nothing like his grandpa.
Yeah, he's just like his grandpa.
But if he's Tanner's okay, not grandpa. So that means the Leopardettes, again, have some work to do here in the second half, trailing by 4. Coming up, the boys matchup between Lindsay and Pauls Valley, and at halftime of that game, there's going to be a special presentation made to a couple of Lindsay softball players. So you want to make sure that you stick around for the boys matchup. Coming up after that, we'll bring you that presentation here at halftime of the boys game. Hopefully we'll be able to hear what they're saying in that. But so we'll take a quick time out here. We'll send it up to JD. We'll get a drink of water, drink a coffee, and be back to start the second half. It looks like it will be Chickasha basketball to start this third quarter. We'll do that right after this time out here on KBLP Live.
Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community, and we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards!
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Fightin' Chick basketball to start the third quarter, 15-11. They lead, and Ferguson will get into the backcourt. Number 25 is Marisol Hernandez, 5'1" sophomore, who is checked in to help the Leopardettes out here in this third quarter, and she nearly came up with a steal right off the bat. They go inside to Smith against McGowan. McGowan with the block. Comes away with the rebound as well.
Yeah, stood her ground right there. Didn't get bullied by Smith.
Hernandez gives it back out left side. Russell to the short corner for Leslie. She'll dribble back up, get it back to Cannon. Russell will get around Ferguson, goes back out to Leslie in the left corner. Got to have somebody coming down inside. Nobody's there. Leslie double team, gets it back to Russell. Russell now inside to McGowan. And they'll get a reach in from behind, and Ashlyn Smith picks up her first personal. First team foul in the third.
Been doing it all night, Greg.
Gentry will inbound under her own basket here. Cannon breaks free out in the left corner. Sends it back up top to Hernandez. Back to Russell. They'll set it up. Chickasha back in this 2-3 zone. Right side, Gentry. Dribbles to the top of the key. Goes back to Russell. Right wing three is on the way from Cannon. Skips across, no good. But Leslie with another rebound. Outlet intended for Hernandez. Batted out of bounds by Addison Ferguson. So Leopardettes will keep it here. Russell, Gentry left side. Gentry down backside. Leslie double teamed by the trees though. Flips it to Gentry. Her shot is short, but the last to touch it is Ashlyn Smith for Chickasha. It'll be Leopardette basketball again.
Whew. Smith, we're just having a lot of problems inside with Smith in there. She's pretty good.
She is very good. Cannon gets the inbounds in the left corner. Ferguson hounds her. Now inside to McGowan. Over the right side, Hernandez drives the baseline. Tried to flip it back into McGowan. It was tipped back to Hernandez, and she'll fall down and travel with it.
And see, I would argue that falling down is not a travel, but every official, I can show them in the rule book, but they'll call it every time.
Ferguson, hounded by Hernandez, gets across the timeline. Inside, Smith turns around to McGowan, puts it up and in.
Yeah.
17-11. This is again, long extended run going all the way back into that first quarter since the Leopardettes have scored.
13-0 run.
Another turnover, Leopardettes. That's number 10.
Yeah, I was shocked that Chickasha had more turnovers than we did.
Ferguson, hounded by Hernandez, gets it away to Ryans between the circles, goes to Terry left wing. Ryans trying to post up inside on Leslie. Ryans turns around, blocked by Leslie, but they'll get the foul. And Leslie Wilmot's first personal, first team foul here in this quarter. But at the line, first free throws of the night for either team as Carly Ryans heads to the line for two.
You know, if you got to pick one of our players that's just doggone tough, it's Leslie Wilmot.
Oh, 1,000% right on that one.
She's got a look on her face. She is not taking it anymore.
First free throw was short for Ryans. Second one is on the way, and that one will rattle in. She's got 5, and it's an 18-11 ball game, 7-point deficit for the Leopardettes. Pass intended for Hernandez, tipped. She does come away with it. Nearly lost it as Ferguson had the defense there. Now Gentry. Back to Russell. Russell penetrates, gets into the lane, dumps it down to Leslie. Double team, fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. That goes on number 13, May again, her first, as the team's second. So Leslie Wilmot will turn around and shoot the first free throws of the night for the Leopardettes and knocks down the first one for her first points of the game. And the Leopardettes finally get something on the board.
Hey.
And they only trail by 6. I mean, you look at that. They're only down 6 points here and make it 5 as Leslie goes 2 for 2 at the line. They're still in this ball game.
Yeah, after a 14-0 run, and we're still in it.
Hernandez. That's Ferguson all the way left. Now we'll come back to the top of the key, the high post for Ryans. Looking inside for Smith. McGowan has her covered. She'll go baseline right side. Leslie stays with her the whole way. Gets that into the corner. Again gets it. Sends it all the way across the lane for Terry left wing. Again in the lane, and there's a foul that was called by the fans sitting behind us as they were screaming that Russell was pushing from behind. Her second, team's second.
She was.
So inbound under their own basket for Chickasha. 5:04 left here in the third. It's 18-13. Chickasha by 5. Lobbying up top for Smith. Got it to Ryans at the high post, but she now has to face up, and there's a steal, and we're going to have a foul underneath again. It's Russell trying to get Ginn underneath, and Cannon picks up her third. Coach Cater trying to say she's hooking her. Ginn's hooking Cannon. Cannon's pushing. Third team foul on the Leopardettes. We've still got 4:57 left here in the third. Smith to Ginn. 12-footer is off. Rebound tipped and controlled by Marisol Hernandez. One-on-one, she takes it, puts it up and in. What a drive by Hernandez. Coast to coast. And the Leopardettes are back within a possession. And Hernandez forces a foul on Ferguson to push off her second, team's third. And Leopardettes get it back now, just down 3. Ferguson checks out. Alexander is back in for the Fightin' Chicks. They lob in up top to Russell. The double team comes. Can she get it through there? Yes, Hernandez. And then we get a foul on Ginn.
That's her second.
Her second, and that's 4 now on the Fightin' Chicks.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, 4.5 minutes left. Every foul is going to be 2 free throws for us.
McGowan, right corner. Ginn runs her off the three-point line. She reverses, goes back down, sends it across, intended for Hernandez. And they're going to say nobody touched that. It was out of bounds off the Leopardettes.
Yeah, Leslie was down there too, so I'm not sure.
Alexander races up the floor, lost the dribble, but got it back. Flips it to Ryans. Ryans inside to Smith, double teamed as she turns around. She'll get 2 free throws. And Leslie and McGowan were both there, and they're going to get it on Leslie Wilmot. That's her second. And now that's 4 on the Leopardettes. So the next foul on either team puts the other in the bonus, and we're still got 4:14 left here in the third. Smith at the free throw line for the first time tonight, and that one won't go. Channing Haywood, number 1, checks back in. Carly Ryans will sit for Coach Johnson. Smith has a second free throw to go. And that one, back iron, and Haywood, though, comes up with the miss. Got it across to Ginn, who put it up and in.
Yeah, we got to do a better job when they miss. We can't give them those offensive rebounds.
Gentry all the way across to Hernandez left side. Left elbow, Russell, double team, lost the handle, and threw it in the direction of Maddie McGowan, but Leopardettes now have 12 turnovers. Ginn races up the floor, stops right wing, back up top. Alexander back to Ginn. To Terry. Dribble handoff to Haywood, picked up by Hernandez. Smith back to Haywood. Right side, Alexander. Dribbles up, Cannon Russell forces her the other way. And goes to the high post to Smith. She turns, looks, gets to the free throw line. Jumper's way off to the left. Gentry with the rebound. Races ahead, sends it to McGowan left wing. All the way to Hernandez right side. Back to McGowan. Right wing three on the way for her. Side of the rim, no good. And then Gentry shoved to the floor. Going after the rebound, and no whistles. It's out of bounds off the Leopardettes for turnover number 13.
That's probably a foul. I think they missed that.
Kaylee Terry is going to check out for Chickasha number 11. Zoe Van Ness checks in for the first time. Hernandez nearly came up with the steal to get it away to Alexander. Alexander works right, comes to the high post. Inside, they go to Van Ness, turns around and walks with it. Great defense by Maddie McGowan right there to force turnover number 12.
Yeah, and out of this zone, they went to a 2-3 zone, and they can double down. You know, they're not making a whole lot of three-pointers. They're only 1 for 4.
Haygood, which whistled for her first, and it'll be free throws for the Leopardettes. 2:48 left, trailing by 5, and Gentry Wilmot heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. And Gentry too strong with the first one. Wilmot readies for her second. It's on the way, and that one's good. She has 4, and it's a 4-point ball game, 20-16. Chickasha with the lead, 2:45 left in the third. Van Ness on the handle, trying to get away from Hernandez. Picks up her dribble, gets it again. Back over left side to Alexander. Back inside again, left elbow. Back out to Alexander. Pass intended for Haygood. Off the mark, tipped by Gentry Wilmot and corralled by McGowan.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Marisol has really turned up the pressure outside since she's come in this quarter.
Russell to the free throw line, and it's up and good. Nice drive around the defense. Got to the free throw line and brings the Leopardettes within 2. Alexander against Hernandez. Races up the floor and turnover. She carried the basketball. Oh, they're going to give Chickasha a timeout before that turnover.
Okay.
Full timeout. 2:05 left. 20-18 Chickasha with the basketball and a 2-point lead. When we come back after this, this is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
20-18, the Leopardettes have climbed back within 2.
Yeah, we got 2 OU baseball alums up there, Toby Wilmot and Joe Victory, sitting next to each other up there in the stands. So we got some OU royalty.
In for 3, right corner doesn't go, and they're going to get Smith coming up over the back of a good block out by Maddie McGowan. And that'll be foul number 2 on Smith, and that will put McGowan at the free throw line to shoot 2. Smith wanted to contest the foul call, and official Matt Riggs was not having any part of that.
Yeah, she pushed off before she got it.
So McGowan at the line to shoot 2, and she got a kind roll on the first one. So after shooting no free throws in the first half, this is free throw number 10 between the two teams. And McGowan can't get the second one to go, and somehow Smith managed to get that rebound out to Ferguson. Again, Hernandez hounding Ferguson across the timeline. Russell brings the trap. Got it away to Ryans. Haygood left side. And Haygood walked with it. Turnover number 14, and the Leopardettes now within one at 20-19, and they have the basketball with 1:41 left in the third. Haygood checks out. Kaylee Terry is back in.
All I can say is I love defense, and so I love this game. This is a defensive battle on both ends.
Russell to the right elbow. Jumper is short. Rebound. Tipped. Hernandez comes away with it. Got it out to Gentry. Gentry to Russell right wing. Russell again gets in the lane. Goes down to Leslie. Leslie up and in. And the Leopardettes are back up by one.
Yeah, great job by Cannon getting Smith off the block down there and left Leslie wide open.
Smith shoves off, and they're going to get an offensive foul on Ashlyn Smith, shoving off on Cannon Russell. That's foul number 3 on Smith.
Yeah, she's getting a little frustrated now.
Yep. So Maddie McGowan goes, they call it the offense, no free throws here. So a minute to go, Leopardettes with the ball, a 1-point lead after they trailed. Inside, pass intended for Russell off the mark. Ryans comes away with the steal, takes it coast to coast, and then pulls it back out. Ryan's right elbow jumper is up, won't drop, and rebound, Leslie Wilmot. Russell against Terry coming up the floor. 35 seconds left. Gentry, McGowan, right corner, 3-ball on the way, no, rebound tipped. Ryan's off the leg of Leslie Wilmot, out of bounds. It'll be Leopardette turnover number 15. Ryans inbounds it, the long pass to Terry. 25 seconds left. Leopardette still with a 1-point lead. Into the right corner, lob it all the way back up top to Terry. To the high post, Ryans turns around, lobs down for Smith. It's blocked out of bounds. Leslie Wilmot is fired up. She is a girl on a mission.
Yeah, Jerry Johnson just stood up, the assistant for Chickasha, and the referee was like, probably saying something like, I don't care how many state championships you won, you're an assistant, sit down.
Terry to Ryan's top of the key, looking for Smith, can't get there. Works to the right wing, across to the backside again, and they're going to get an and one. As May again gets that one to go to put Chickasha back up by 1. Foul against Leopardettes, comes on Leslie Wilmot, her third. 1.4 seconds left here. Chickasha back up by 1, and against free throw will not go in. And that third quarter was nothing like the second quarter.
Nope.
22-21, Chickasha by 1 here at the end of 3. We will be back with the fourth quarter right after this. This is Leopardette basketball, presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun. Physical Therapy Central in Lindsay, Oklahoma is here for you, whether you're a dedicated athlete or you're just trying to navigate your new normal. Our team is dedicated to providing quality service to make your experience as easy as possible. We're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful basketball season.
22-21, Chickasha by a point. We start the fourth quarter with the Leopardettes with the basketball. Gentry, Russell, Hernandez, and a turnover nearly. Ryans tips it out of bounds. Leopardettes got to take care of the basketball here. Gentry, Russell, Hernandez, McGowan, and Leslie on the floor for the Leopardettes. Cannon will bring it up against Kaylee Terry. The long pass underneath. Leslie rejected her shot out of bounds by Carly Ryans. So Leopardettes will have it under their own basket now. Gentry to trigger. Lob top of the key, McGowan gives it up to Hernandez. Works across to Russell. Russell tries to penetrate, can't get around Ferguson. This time she does get in the lane. McGowan ends up with it in the right corner. Comes back to Gentry. Gentry dives in, gets it to Hernandez, left wing. Turned down to 3, but traveled with it. 8 turnovers in this half for the Leopardettes, 16 in the ballgame.
Yep. I'm with Coach Cater. Shoot it.
Ryan's on the handle, brings it across, gets it again right wing, over to Ferguson, left side to Terry. Back up top, Ferguson, back over to Terry, to the high post. They lob down low for Smith, lob too long, out of bounds, turnover Chickasha. Russell will bring it up for the Leopardettes. Hernandez works it to the top of the key, gives it to Gentry. Left side, McGowan. Back up top, Hernandez. Hernandez back over to McGowan, left wing. Back to Hernandez, over to Russell, right wing. Russell on the handle, over to Gentry, left side. Ryan's all over her. Back to Russell, top of the key, gets to the free throw line. Cannon's shot is short. Leslie fights for the rebound and knocks it out of bounds. And we're going to get a foul called. That'll go on Carly Ryans, just her first team foul here in the fourth quarter. So Gentry to inbounds, McGowan, and get foul number 2 on Carly Ryans. Yep, this is where teams that are very emotional and you get in their head and you really start pushing the pressure on them, and Ryans is really frustrated right now. Finally got it to Russell. Russell to McGowan on the wing. Up top, Leslie. She'll drive down, leave it for Hernandez, right wing. Into the right corner. McGowan's all alone for 3, but it's off the mark. Backside rebound for Ferguson. She'll push it across. Sends it left side to Terry. Looking for Ryans. Can't get it to her. Finally does. It's loose. Hernandez comes away with it. Russell the other way, and Cannon got it! Yes. Turnover number 16 leads to the Leopardettes with a 1-point lead at 23-22.
Yeah, this is going to be a close one.
Inside, Smith turns around on McGowan, leaves it short. Ryans has the miss. It's blocked, and there is Marisol Hernandez in amongst the trees, comes away with a rebound. Hernandez to McGowan, left corner. Needs some help. Timeout called by Coach Cater to save that one because this one was fixing to get ugly. 23-22, Lindsay, 5:39 left to go in the ball game. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back after this. This is live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
23-22, Leopardettes with a 1-point lead and the basketball.
Greg was rocking out there.
I was rocking out.
He was
zoned
spaced out.
I was actually trying to see what Coach Skater was calling in the huddle over here when he was sending them back out on the floor. And here comes Carly Ryan's ran back out on the floor, lost half of her headband, hit it out there, I think. Gentry to inbounds. Gets it to Leslie between the circles. Cannon right side. Into the right corner. Hernandez for three. It's off the mark. And rebound pulled down by Ryans on the backside. It's her sixth rebound tonight. Up top. Handoff again. Up top.
Oh.
Ryans, left wing Terry. Leopardettes in that 2-3 zone. Again at the right elbow and reach in for Marisol Hernandez, her first. First team foul on the Leopardettes. So no free throws here, but they will bring it in under the basket. Ferguson will trigger from there. You got to be watching for Ryans and Smith both to be coming down the lane. They'll lob to Terry Smith right elbow. Out to Ryans on the wing. Up top, Ferguson. Again, on the handle, gets to the elbow, drives in the lane, and floater up and in for Ginn. 23-24, Lady Chicks by one. Nearly a steal there from Ferguson. Hernandez gets it to Gentry. Right side, McGowan. Skip it all the way left side for Russell. It was tipped, goes back inside to Leslie. Quickly to the other side, right side, three ball is up. Oh, just off the side of the rim, and we're going to have a push off underneath. And does that go on? Nope, number two. Ferguson's third team foul on Chickasha in the quarter. 24-23 Chickasha. McGowan to Gentry, left wing three on the way. No, backside rebound for Ginn. Races the other way, 1-on-4, and they're going to wave off the shot, say it was on the floor. Foul on the Leopardettes. Goes on Cannon Russell, and that's Cannon's fourth. So Ginn will inbound on the baseline. And turned it over. Lobbed the pass out onto the wing for Kaylee Terry, and it goes out of bounds, and that'll be turnover number 17 on Chickasha. So looking to trap Cannon as she crosses the timeline. So they'll actually back out of it. Go to Hernandez. Quickly left corner Leslie. Inside short corner Gentry. Turns around. Gets under the basket. The reverse layup is short. Rebound Ginn. She brings it the other way. Stops right wing, picked up by Hernandez. Works to the top of the key, reverses, gets to the right elbow. Jumper from Ginn is up off the mark. Rebound McGowan. The outlet for Gentry. Gentry to Russell. Russell takes it all the way down and gets fouled. And if that goes on Ashlyn Smith, it does. It's her fourth team foul, and that'll put Cannon Russell at the free throw line for two.
Now, I'm not saying that Chickasha is nothing without Smith in there, but I'd like to – she hasn't been out of the game yet. I'd like to see what they look like without her.
Russell can't hit the front end of two free throws, however. Reddy's for her second, can tie the game with this one. It's on the way, and it will not drop. Alexander claims the miss for the Fightin Chicks, and she'll bring it up. Right wing goes to Ginn. She works down to the baseline. Trapped there, comes back out to Alexander. Quickly to Terry. Out between the circles. Flips it to Alexander. Back over right wing for Ginn. 3.5 to go in the ball game. Lob inside for Smith. Nearly stolen away by Hernandez. Gets it back out to Ryans. Alexander gets the left wing pass. Back to the left elbow, and a timeout called by Coach Johnson. 3:18 left in the ball game. 1 point Chickasha lead. We'll be back after this timeout. This is Leopardette basketball, presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
24-23, Lady Fightin Chicks with the 1 point lead. Alondra Lopez has checked back in for the Leopardettes. See if we can get to Ashlyn Smith to pick up a 5th personal here maybe.
This is going to be the first one to 30. Whoever gets to 30 first is going to win this game.
Again, the inbounds on the baseline as Chickasha has the ball coming out of the timeout. Lobs it into Ryans. Back inside again. Goes to work on Leslie. Can't get it to go. Leslie with the rebound. Leslie's got 7 boards tonight. Leopardettes have numbers. Again, finally does make it down the floor. Back to Leslie, right wing. Trapped. And stolen away. Terry will circle back.
As hard as it is to score against our defense, you'd think they would have tried to run a little bit.
Tried to run that one, exactly.
Yeah.
Ryans gives it back up to Alexander. Gentry nearly tied her up. Goes to the high post. Smith turns around on Lopez. Finally lobs it back out to Ryans. Back out to Smith. Inside looking for Ginn. Turns around on Leslie, and she'll get the and one. Leslie will pick up her 4th. Again, double figures now with 10, pushes that lead up to 3. And Lopez is coming right back out. McReynolds is coming in.
Yeah, that might be an offense-defense kind of substitution.
Agreed. And again, gets that free throw to go. She's now 1 for 2 at the line. It's a 4-point Chickasha lead. 2:20 left in the ball game. McGowan gives it back up to Russell. Russell races into the lane, takes it around Smith, but can't get the runner to go. Rebound is pulled down by Ryans. And now you probably think Chickasha is looking at running some clock here with the 4-point lead and 2 minutes to go. Alexander. Pass is tipped, but Gentry can't get back to it. Ryans. And that'll be a turnover. It's tipped in the backcourt, off against hands. Turnover, Chickasha. Number 18. Leopardettes have the ball, down by 4. Ferguson comes back in for the Fightin Chicks. Ryans will sit. Gentry to inbounds. Gets it to Russell. Comes right back to Gentry on the wing left side. Back to Russell, top of the key. Comes left, goes back right, and pass intended for McReynolds, tipped out of bounds. Not an ill-advised pass over there. Ferguson was in perfect position for that. Terry all over Russell. And there they get the foul on Kaylee Terry. That's her first, and that's the 15th foul. This will be free throws for Cannon Russell. Cannon 0 for 2, her only trip to the line tonight. Hernandez gets set to check back in. Cannon's first one on the way, and that one will not drop either. Russell on the season, an 85% free throw shooter, but she is now 0 for 3 on the night. One for 4. She gets that one to go. Back to a one-possession game, a minute 35 to go. Steal. McReynolds can get it to go, but she'll get free throws. The foul on Alexander is her third. But the steal off the inbounds, and now Jolie McReynolds with a couple of free throws to make this a one-point game if she can get them both to go.
I don't like Cannon in there with 4 fouls.
And McReynolds cannot get the first one to go.
Well,
I've been told I may have said J.C. McReynolds. It's Jolie McReynolds. Ferguson out. Ryan's back in for Coach Johnson. McReynolds' second one on the way. That one doesn't go either. Rebound comes down to Alexander. And do we get a timeout called or a foul? Timeout called by Chickasha. 27-24, Chickasha with the ball, a 3-point lead after we come back from this timeout. A minute 27 to go. 30-second timeout. Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank right here on KBLP Live.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
Full court pressure from the Leopardettes. They trail by 3 with a minute 27 left in the ball game. Alexander will get the inbound. The trap comes. She gets it away to Terry. Terry back over to Ryans. Ryans into the corner for Ginn, and the pass nearly stolen. This McReynolds skied and batted that, but could never claim it. So Ryans to inbound in front of her own bench. Ginn gets it. Back out to Ryan. Skip pass out to Terry.
Yeah, they're not going to shoot it.
Again, double team. Still double team, and timeout called by Chickasha. Final timeout for the Fightin' Chicks with a minute 7 to go. So full timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll come back to Leopard Arena after this. This is live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank right here on KBLP Live.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
27-24, Leopardettes a 3-point deficit. We've got a minute 27 left to go in the ball game. Chickasha will have the ball out of the timeout on their end of the floor. Reynolds will inbound to Alexander. Alexander over to Ferguson. Trap comes. Got her doubled up. Got her to pick up the and we're going to get a jump ball, tie up, and possession arrow Chickasha.
Yeah.
Great job there. Now we need to do it again.
Yeah.
Get the ball back.
Yeah, and you go until about 30 seconds, and then you foul if you don't get possession by then.
Nearly had a steal right there. Got it away to Ryans. Ryans out again. Back over to Alexander. Ryans at the high post. And there's another batted pass. Hernandez. Ryans comes away with it across again, and she got an easy one underneath. 29-24, Leopardettes now with some work to do. Hernandez back over to Russell. Leslie in the corner. Somebody's got to shoot the ball. We're down 5, 25 seconds left. It's out of bounds, and they're going to say it's Chickasha basketball. Oh, and that Leopardette's asleep. They get it all the way down to Gim. She's just going to try to dribble it around. Comes back to Smith, and we'll get a foul from McGowan to stop the clock there. It's just Maddie's second, and it's the 4th team foul on the Leopardettes.
Yeah, let her have it. Let her have it. Fowler, 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 Fowler.
I thought they did right there and didn't call it. Get it back out to Alexander, over to Ferguson, down to 10 seconds, and now McReynolds will foul Ferguson. So they will put Addison Ferguson at the line. She's scoreless tonight, has not been to the free throw line. We'll see if she can hit free throws here with the pressure on. Of course, with just 11.3 seconds left, you're down 2 possessions.
Yeah, we need her to miss at least one of these.
Free throw on the way, and it's perfect.
Well, I said the first one to 30, and they just hit 30.
They just hit 30, and if she hits this one, that's a 3-possession game. For sure puts this one out of reach.
Yeah.
And she did. 31-24. Fightin' Chicks on top by 7. Haygood checks back in for Terry. Actually, Terry comes back into the ball game, replaces Ginn. Also in for Chickasha number 24 is Sydney Birchie, the sophomore. McReynolds to inbound, full court man pressure from Chickasha to make sure the Leopardettes don't get down the floor. And running down the floor is Russell. Gets it, sends it out to McReynolds. McReynolds underneath, sends it back out. Hernandez for 3, no, and that'll do it. Fightin' Chicks hang on as the Leopardettes climbed back in this one after a scoreless second quarter for Lindsay. And Chickasha comes back and takes home a 7-point win at 31-24. So the Fightin' Chicks head to the championship game for the girls' side, where they will take on the Hera Lady Panthers. That game will be at 12:40 here on Wednesday. And then the Lindsay Leopardettes will move into the 3rd place game. My bracket says that will be at 10 a.m. on Wednesday morning. And they were scheduled to play Duncan, but we know Duncan's not going to be here, so I guess it's going to be a Big Pastures who the Leopardettes will play then on Wednesday for that 3rd place game. We'll step aside, figure out our unofficial stats for this one, get you set up for the boys game right after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
At South Central Medical and Resource Center, we strive to provide the highest level of medical care to the communities that we serve. It's our goal to foster and inspire a family atmosphere, and that doesn't just start in our waiting room. That's why South Central Medical and Resource Center is a proud sponsor of Lindsay Athletics and Academics.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
Super C Mart in Lindsay is proud to cheer on our Leopards and Leopardettes. Come see us for all your game day snacks, or bounce back from a late night of Leopard basketball with one of our goodies from the bakery section. And make sure to download our app so you never miss a deal. Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many leopards and leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
We're back here at Leopard Arena. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake. We wrap up the girls' game. The Leopardettes pick up their third loss of the season, and we'll go to now 9-3 on the season. But a valiant effort after a very dismal second quarter where they didn't score at all and trailed by 4. They were down. They had a 4-point lead at the end of one. They trailed by 4 at halftime. Trailed by 1 at the end of 3, had actually come back and taken the lead right there at the end of that third, and then it went back and forth until Chickasha finally got a hold of it and took a 4-0 run down the stretch to make it 31-24 for a final score for the game. For the Fightin Chicks, they do end up, Mia again picks up 14 points on the night to lead the way. For Chickasha, she was the only player in double figures for either team. 6 points from Ashlyn Smith, 5 from Carly Ryans, and 2 apiece from Channing Haywood, Addison Ferguson, and Brinley Alexander. And I had Chickasha 4 of 2, 4, 6, 8 from the free throw line. Yep. For the Leopardettes, double 2 players with 7 in the game. Maddie McGowan and Cannon Russell finished with 7 apiece to lead the way for Lindsay. 4 apiece from Gentry Wilmot and Leslie Wilmot, 2 from Marisol Hernandez, and the Leopardettes go just 5 of 12 from the free throw line. The Leopardettes were -4 on the glass, 24-20. They were out-rebounded, and then the Leopardettes 18 turnovers, 19 turnovers for the Fightin Chicks. And with that, we go talk to Glenn.
Oh, some ugly shooting numbers. I tell you what, great defenses on both sides. I got to preface my comments by that, you know, sometimes you've got an off night shooting, and sometimes the defenses are just so good it's tough to get good shots. So that was the case tonight. For Chickasha, they were 12 for 22 from 2-point range for 38%, 1 for 5 from 3-point range for 20%, for a total of 13 for 39 for 33%, which is not a good shooting night. So the Leopardettes did play some really good defense, especially against a lot taller teams, and a lot taller team that was intent on going inside. You know, it wasn't just that they had the height, it was that they were going to use that height, and they did to their advantage. For the Leopardettes, they were 5 for 22 from 2-point range for 23%, 3 for 18 from 3-point range for 17%, for a total of 8 for 40 from the field for 20% from the field. So not a good shooting night, but there really wasn't very many open looks at all for Lindsay. They were all contested, bodied up shots that the Leopardettes were forced to take because of the Chickasha defense.
Well, again, the Leopardettes take one on the chin against a good Chickasha team. Again, it was a great battle, but Leopardettes come up 4 points short, and 31-24, 7 points short, I'm sorry, 7 points, 31-24 the final score. With that, we will take a quick timeout here. We'll get set up for the boys matchup, and we'll talk about Lindsay Pauls Valley coming up right after this on KBLP Live.
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
So we're going straight into the starting lineups here. Let's start with the Pauls Valley Panthers, who come in 6-5 on the season. Number 2 is a 6'1 senior. That is Maddox Prince. Number 3 is a 6'2 senior. Number 3 is Jorge Fabella. Number 4 is a 5'11 senior, Zach Williams. Number 11 is a 5'9 senior, Tanner Perry. And number 20 is a 5'10 senior, Jacob Medina. I swear I've been calling all 5 of those guys' names for 15 years over there.
Fabella for sure. And one thing I
Fabella,
noticed
Prince,
is they're all seniors.
They're all seniors.
Yep.
And if I see their names on this roster next year, again, 6-5 for the head coach, Ryan Caldwell. He's assisted by Tristan Williams and Chris Caldwell. The Lindsay Leopards will start at guard. A 5'9 junior, number 1, is Armando Hernandez. At forward, a 6-foot sophomore. Number 2, Isaac Cameron. At guard, a 5'11 senior. Number 3, Creed Taylor. At forward, a 6'2 junior. Number 23, Bryce Cater. And to round out the starting 5 at forward, a 6'3 junior. Number 34, Gustavo Torres.
That's a whole lot of juniors and a sophomore.
You got it. Not a single senior on this Leopard team. So you got to like what next year looks like for them.
Absolutely.
So Cameron will step to the center circle against Fabella. And if you've watched any Lindsay basketball in the last 20 years, these two teams always have epic battles.
Yeah.
They do not like each other, and they will not leave anything in the tank. They will leave it all on the floor.
Yep. And that's not just basketball.
That's true.
I mean,
any
football,
sport.
Baseball, softball.
Perry has the left wing. There's a back up between the circles to Fabella. Goes right side over to Medina. Back up between the circles for Prince. Right elbow is Williams. Prince goes baseline, spins, puts it up, doesn't get it to drop. And Isaac Cameron cleans it for the Leopards. Man defense here from Pauls Valley. Armando works around to the right wing, comes back up top to Cater inside.
Oh, he's got a hold of his arm.
Got a hold of his arm. And down the backside, baseline is Isaac Cameron, and Torres found him.
Yeah, they had a hold of, Fabella had a hold of Gus's arm there, but he broke away and made a great pass.
Medina drives down, gets a nice one off the glass from the left hand. Jacob Medina ties the game back up at 2. Under a minute gone here in this. And there is Armando trying to do that same thing. He misses it. Nearly came up with the steal. Do get it away. Prince drives all the way down, and he'll take it all the way to the rack and lay it in. And that is the problem with Pauls Valley. They are very athletic, very quick, and they will take it to the rack in a heartbeat. Got to get in front of them. Taylor around a Torres screen, throws it away. Oh, and there's nearly a turnover. Perry gets it back. Medina, left side 3 is off the backside, no good, but Prince will come up with the rebound. Fabella to the baseline, tries to get around Torres, can't get it done, comes back to Prince on the wing. Back out between the circles, Medina, right elbow, it's Fabella. They back off, leave him open, he can't get the shot to drop, and out of bounds, and they're going to say touched by Taylor. I really thought that was off of Zach Williams, but they're going to say it's off of the Leopards. It'll stay with the Panthers. Medina lobs to Fabella at the left elbow, goes over to Williams. Wanted to go back to Prince. Taylor did a good job of governing. Fabella takes Cameron to the baseline, can't get the shot to drop, and then Cater claims the rebound and gets a foul. That one goes on to Tanner Perry, his first. It's the first foul of the game. Hernandez will walk it up. Leopards with the ball trailing by 2 here early, 4-2. Cameron right wing around the Torres screen. Back up top for Cater. Picked up there by Prince. Comes back to Hernandez on the wing. Goes right back to Cater. Down the baseline over to Taylor. Right corner 3 from Creed is on the way. Good. 5-4 Leopards, and in transition, Williams misses the layup. See if the Leopards can return the favor, and they're going to say Taylor ran with it and traveled.
Yeah, Creed definitely has gotten hot from three-point range since the Christmas break, and even was hot the game before that, so like to see that.
Medina sends it back up top to Perry, gets it back from Perry on the wing. Between the circles, Fabella back over to Perry right wing. Perry's a three-point shooter as well. Medina gets it back, sends it back to Perry, then looks to set it back up. Prince left side. Up top, Williams over to Perry on the wing. Back out and nearly over across the court, but Fabella keeps it there. Comes back to Williams in the left corner. Dared to shoot the three, and he does. Isaac Cameron just pulled down his third rebound already. Cater on the wing left side. Gives it up to Hernandez. Right side, Taylor. Oh, fake the pass left, drives down and leaves it for Hernandez underneath. Nice move from Taylor, and a great find for Hernandez on the baseline.
Yeah, when they can penetrate like that and got guys on the baseline, it really opens things up for them.
7-4 Leopards. Prince gets it left wing. Taylor with the defense. Taylor forces him to pass it out to Fabella. Medina drives down. Perry top of the key, turns down the three, sends it out to Williams. Williams into the lane. Doesn't want to take it to Torres. Fabella, the floater in the lane doesn't drop. Rebound, tipped, and Torres comes away with it. Ahead to Taylor. Ahead to Hernandez. Flip shot underneath. Oh, what an athletic shot from Hernandez. And he'll get the and one. What a job from Hernandez.
Yeah.
Medina picks up the foul. It's his first, team's second.
Yeah, if we were keeping assists, I think Creed would have several already, because that was a great pass to Armando.
Armando completes the three-point play. It is 10-4 Leopardettes. Leopards. This is boys now. Prince left side to Perry. Fabella on the wing. Tries to get away from Cameron. Tries again, and now we're going to get a two-hand shove from Isaac Cameron. He'll pick up the first foul against the Leopards in the quarter. So Fabella will give it in to Prince. 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. 6-point lead for the Leopards. Perry, the lob inside, as number 25 has checked into the ballgame. Carter Hicks is a 6'5 freshman. And there is a nice try from Creed Taylor. Tried to bounce it off of Hicks, but it stays with Pauls Valley. Medina will step out to throw this one in. Torres now has a little bit more height on him, but maybe he has a little more. Oh, Cater nearly had a steal. Perry took it right back. Three from the left corner, no, and we're going to have a hold called underneath. I think Cater's going to get whistled for that one. That was an interesting sequence right there. But
they called that on Gus.
Yep, Gus picks up his first, team's second. Number 12 checks in the ball game. Brody Brown to get it underneath. And Prince, tough shot on the baseline, got it up and in. Maddox has got 4. 10-6, 4-point lead for the Leopards. Cameron in down to Hernandez, top of the key. Back over right side, Cater. Waits for the Torres screen. Steps over, nobody picks him up. The three is off the mark. Prince claims the rebound. They will get out and run. Medina has his shot blocked, but they're going to call a foul, and he'll get 2 free throws here. Creed Taylor picks up his first, third team foul on the Leopards. Maddox Prince, Jacob Medina heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is up and good.
Yeah,
makes it a one-possession game.
He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Second free throw from Medina on the way, and that one's also good. 10-8.
Tried to jinx him there.
It didn't work.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna have to try harder, Glenn. 2:35 left. It's a 2-point Leopard lead. Lindsay with the basketball. Taylor, three-pointer on the way. Got it! 13-8 Leopards off of Creed Taylor's second three. Fabella up top. Brown sends it left side to Medina. Back to the left elbow for Fabella. Tries to take Cameron inside. Good defense from Isaac. He's in the lane forever, and they do finally call it. That's hard to say. He was in that lane for a long time. Turnover, Pauls Valley.
Yeah.
Hernandez will get a breather. Number 10, Hunter Russell, the 6-foot junior, checks in.
Yeah, I think that was more like 5, 6, 7 instead of 1, 2, 3.
So now they'll put some pressure in the backcourt as Prince comes to pick up Taylor. Taylor gets past him. They bring the double team. Send it to Cater, right wing for three. It's off the mark. Rebound, Medina. He'll push the other way, stops, hesitates, gets into the lane, takes it all the way to the rack, misses the shot though. Cater comes down with a miss. Quickly the other way, Taylor wanted to pull that one. Torres down to the baseline right side to Russell. Hounded there by Brown, comes back up top. Taylor feeling it, and it's short that time. Rebound's loose, Cater comes up with it. Steps around, got it! Nice job from Bryce Cater. 15-8 Leopards. And then quickly the other way, Maddox. Prince has 6. Right back to a 5-point Leopard lead.
Yeah, Prince and Medina, you got to shut those guys down. They get in the lane so easy.
Cater right corner, turns down the three, drives down, sends it all the way back up top to Cameron. Can he hit a three? No, it's too strong. Russell the rebound, inside Torres. Torres got his man in the air, and he'll go shoot free throws as Hicks picks up his first. That'll be team foul number 3. Gus Torres heads to the line to shoot 2 with 55.8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gus's first one on the way, and it's good. He's got a nice touch for a big man.
Yes, he does.
Puts the Leopard lead back to 6. Perry returns. Fabella will check out. Hicks also checks out.
Yeah.
And we're going to get Isaac Cameron out of the game as number 5, Crew Flood, the 6-foot-tall freshman, checks in.
Yeah, you can bet 2 and 20 will not come off the floor for Pauls Valley unless they're in foul trouble or hurt.
Torres goes 2 for 2 at the line, puts the Leopard lead back to 7, their biggest of the game. Matches their biggest. Medina right wing. Russell with the defense. Perry tries to split a double team. Can't get past Flood. Back over left side, number 5 is Colby Barrett for Pauls Valley. Prince works to the top of the key. Tries to get away from Flood. Or from Taylor, excuse me. Misses the shot. Rebound on the floor, and Taylor the last to touch it. It'll be Pauls Valley basketball. 33 seconds left. Medina gets the inbounds, right corner, and 3 ball is good. He's got 7 in the ball game. It's back to a 4-point Leopard lead. 20 seconds left. See if the Leopards try to hold it for 1 here. No look pass to Russell. Russell off the glass and in. Nice job, Russell. Puts the Leopards back by 6. Medina brings it up. 9 seconds left. Waves everybody off. He wants one-on-one with Russell. Russell, good defense right there. Throw it back out. Prince for 3. Way off the mark. Loose ball comes to Torres. And with that, the Leopards will have a 6-point lead at the end of 1 at 19-13. This one will be fun. Don't go away. We're back with the second quarter after this timeout. Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank right here on KBLP Live.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-767-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Oh, you know I'm going to work it in there.
You a small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo?
Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
We're back here to start the second quarter. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake here courtside. JD Scruggs up on the live stream. Andrew Lyons on the camera. I don't know where Kevin is. Oh, is he up there?
He was helping with the half-court shot.
He can't shoot a basketball. I don't know what he's helping for.
Yeah.
Leopards with the ball to start the second quarter with that 6-point lead. Hernandez back in the ball game. Perry comes to pick him up. They'll give it up for Cater between the circles. Comes back over to Hernandez. Looking inside, lob it. Torres tried the no-look pass down to Russell. Prince was ready for it. I got to say this, and nothing against Maddox Prince, but every time I say Maddox Prince's name, I want to say Fresh Prince, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Or Cole.
Oh, from Medina?
Yeah, Funky Cole Medina.
Well, we should have been watching basketball. Hernandez turned it over. Medina comes away with the steal and then traveled with it. Third turnover on Pauls Valley. With that, I want to give a shout-out to Tony Malaska, our counterparts over on the Pauls Valley broadcast. Saw Tony before the girls' game a while ago. Hernandez, free throw line jumper up and good.
Armando.
Leopard lead is 8, their biggest of the game. Nearly a minute into this second quarter. Prince lobs it left corner. Brown steps down, picks it up, says, okay, you're not going to cover me. I'll shoot an air ball. Hernandez with the miss. He races the other way. Now he'll circle back. Cater left wing, fakes the three, drives into the lane. Floater is up but short. Rebound is tipped around. Torres can't get a hold of it. Perry does. Quickly the other way. Prince steps through and he'll get fouled. Hernandez doing his best to try to keep Prince from getting an easy one. Picks up his first foul on the Leopards here in the second quarter, and that will put Maddox Prince at the free throw line. And Prince rattles the first one out. Isaac Cameron returns for the Leopards. Flood will check out. Brown is also out of the ball game for Pauls Valley, as I believe that is number 14. Amari Jackson checks in. Second free throw also off the mark. Torres claims the rebound.
Note that for later.
Yep.
0 for 2 from the free throw line.
Russell right wing. Gets a screen. Gets to the free throw line. Gives it back to Torres. They're going to say he traveled with it. So fifth turnover on the Leopards. Pauls Valley back down by 8. All the way to the left corner. Flip it right back to Perry. Back into the corner. Three ball is off the mark. Cater tips the rebound, but Perry tracks it down. Back over on that right wing. Prince Fabella looks to drive in. Jackson's going to try it again, and he'll knock down the second one. Missed the first one, but he got the second one. 21-16. Leopard lead down to 5 as we approach 2 minutes into this quarter. Cater, the backdoor cut for Russell. Got it! Hunter Russell off the feed from Cater. Back to a 7-point Leopard lead. Fabella quickly the other way. Out into the corner. Back to Perry left wing. Back to Jackson out in the corner. Send it back up top to Prince. Over to Fabella right wing. Cameron with the defense. Can't get away. The baseline stripped. Armando Hernandez comes away with the steal on Williams. Quickly the other way. Cameron. Back out to Russell right wing. Back to Cameron as they set up the offense. Works right. Works around the screen from Torres. Gets to the free throw line. Gets it out to Russell in the left corner. Torres, low post left side. Goes to work on Fabella. Turns around. Fabella tried to draw the contact. It didn't work. And then out of bounds. And looks like it's going to be Pauls Valley basketball. But we're going to have a timeout called by the Leopards. 5:12 left in the first half. Leopards with a 7-point lead at 23-16. We'll take it with them and come back after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
5:12 left to go before halftime. Lindsay has a 7-point lead on the Pauls Valley Panthers at 23-16. But it is Pauls Valley basketball out of the timeout. Prince will bring it up. He'll give it to Medina as he crosses the timeline. Perry left side. Back to Perry left wing. 3-ball on the way. Back iron no good. Rebound loose. Taylor tips it. Gives it in there for Torres, and Cameron will bring it across. Taylor left wing. Medina right in his face.
Yeah, they're not going to let him shoot.
Taylor over to the right side. Hernandez turns it down, gets into the lane. The floater up off the glass, way off the mark, partially tipped there by Fabella. He will push it up the floor again, gives it to Medina. Jackson back to Medina, to Perry left wing. Prince left elbow, sends it to the short corner for Fabella. Perry back inside. Prince, jumper on the way short. Rebound is loose, and Prince will come back up with it. Back to Perry, drives to the free throw line, and a reach-in foul called on Armando Hernandez. His second, it's the team's second here in the quarter. Hicks returns for Pauls Valley, replaces Jackson. Hernandez will check out with that second foul, and Russell returns. Perry gets the inbounds. Nobody picked him up. Three is off the mark. Rebound is loose on the floor. And Cater, great fight out there from Bryce Cater to come up with that rebound. Cameron pushes it up the floor. He'll circle back up top, gives it to Taylor between the circles. Works left. Does not use the screen. Sends it back out to Cater. Right side three is on the way from Bryce. Short. Rebound tipped around. Perry with it. Perry races the other way. Sends it out into the corner left side to Prince. Back up top, Medina. Flips it over to Perry. Back to Prince in the left corner. Three is on the way. Not off the mark. And Cater again tips a rebound. Ends up in the hands of Taylor. Taylor drives all the way down off the glass. Left it short. And a rebound pulled down by the big 6'5 freshman Carter Hicks. And then there's a steal by Russell at the other end. Takes it all the way down. Cater turns down to three this time. Tried to get it across to Torres. Finally does, and he missed the shot. Rebound's loose on the floor. Cater comes up with it. And they'll call a travel, and he did. He had it, but he rolled over. Until he rolled over, he was good to go. Good hustle from Cater, though, to dive on the floor to come up with that loose ball. Still a 7-point lead for the Leopards as we approach 3 minutes left before halftime. Medina sends it over to Perry. Back to Medina. Back to Perry. Back to Medina, to the high post of Fabella. Back down low. Hicks off the glass and in. That's the problem when you go high-low and you got a 6'5 guy on the baseline. That one's easy.
Yeah, we're going to have to cover those top guys. They're not shooting that great from three-point range, and cover that high post with those top guys on the zone.
And Leopards go to their X game. See if the Leopards can create some driving lanes here. Cameron drives down, circles back out to Torres. Cameron will come back and get it. Again, Cameron goes down, back to Torres. Back to Cameron. Cameron's going, I wish somebody else would do this for a while. But they're keeping Taylor covered up. Now they've got Cameron covered up as well. Torres is going to just have to do something. And Torres takes it down, lays it off the last and in. The big man puts the Leopards back up by 7.
He got moves.
He does. Footwork. Fabella free throw line. Lobs it down to Hicks. Blocked from behind. Rebound loose on the floor. Cater gets it. Cameron will come away with it. Got away from Prince. 1:40 to go. Back out to Torres. Taylor for three. Got it! Creed's third three of the game puts the Leopards up by 10 with 1:23 to go. Shot missed. Taylor comes away with it. He races the other way. Cater got 2 men in the air, traveled with it.
Oh, he did not. He jump stopped. Bad call.
Goes as the 8th turnover. Cater trying to plead his case, but it's all right. We got a 10-point lead, 1:10 to go. Here comes Prince. Fabella at the free throw line. Back out to Prince. All the way to Medina. Inside. Hicks knocked away by Torres. And Hicks can't get that one to go. Left it short. Good defense from Torres as he pulls down the rebound. And now with 45 seconds left, and the Leopards with the ball on a 10-point lead. Torres fakes the pass that time. Gives it out to Cameron. Cameron drives down. Gets around. Hicks hits it up and in. 30-18 Leopards. Prince out to Medina. 3-ball on the way. No. Rebound Cater, but knocked loose by Prince. Medina will get a second try at it. That one won't go either. Rebound loose. Cameron will come away with it. 10 seconds. Taylor with a basketball. Leopards with a 12-point lead. Taylor for three. Yes! Fourth three of the game for Creed Taylor, and it puts the Leopards up 15 at 33-18 at halftime. To make it even better, Leopards will get the ball to start the third quarter. Wow.
Yep. Great half.
All right, I need to calm down. Let's get to a quick timeout upstairs. We do have that presentation coming up here quickly, so we'll take a quick timeout, but we'll come right back after this on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
First up, a Bomber Award winner, 593 average, 658 on base percentage, 1.823 OPS, and a 1.65 slugging percentage. 54 hits, 48 RBIs, 33 runs scored, and 16 walks. 23 singles, 19 doubles, 3 triples, and 9 home runs. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bomber Award winner and All-State player for Class 3A, the sophomore sensation, Addie Dodson.
Addie Dodson receiving her All-State Award here for softball.
And now for the past 3 seasons, record holder for most strikeouts in Lindsay High School history. One of the 2 best pitchers rated in the state all season long. Absolute baller. 119 innings pitched, 471 batters faced, 1,852 total pitches, 13 victories, only 27 runs scored on the season, 14 earned runs allowed, 240 strikeouts, an 8.21 ERA, a 7.21 WHIP. Ladies and gentlemen, your back-to-back Prep Nation winner and this year's Top Gun winner for the most valuable player in Class 3A, the junior Lawhead A. Reese Blood.
Back-to-back trips to the state tournament for that Lindsay Leopardette softball team.
And they'll go back again.
They will. They're young. I just mentioned that this is a sophomore and a junior who are picking up these massive awards and ranked in the tops in the state. And very proud of these young ladies and, of course, their accomplishments with the Leopardette softball team. So congratulations. Addie Dodson, Reese Flood being honored here at halftime of the Lindsay Leopard football game. I've got softball, football. I guess it's got all the sports in here, right? How about a basketball game? We'll send it back up to JD. We'll take another timeout, and we'll come back and give you our officially unofficial first half stats right after this on KBLP Live.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
We're back here at halftime at Leopard Arena. 33-18 as the Leopards went on a 10-0 run there at the end of that second quarter. It was 23-16 Leopards, and then they could not miss down the stretch. A couple of big threes from Creed Taylor, and the Leopards end up a 15-point lead here at the end of the first half. Start with our officially unofficial stats for the Pauls Valley Panthers. They're led by Jacob Bendina. He had the first three-point basket of the game for Pauls Valley. He ends up with 7 in the first half, 6 from Maddox Prince, 3 from Amari Jackson. He had a three-point basket there in that second quarter. And then Carter Hicks had a basket as well, as Pauls Valley held to just 5 points there in that second quarter. 2 of 4 from the free throw line for the Pauls Valley Panthers. The Lindsay Leopards have already got a player in double figures as Creed Taylor again continues to be hot from three-point land. He's got 4 threes in the first half to have 12 points here at halftime. Armando Hernandez finishes the first half with 7. 4 apiece for Isaac Cameron, Hunter Russell, and Gustavo Torres, and then 2 from Bryce Cater, and the Leopards are 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Leopards are plus 7 on the glass at 18-11, and then the Leopards end up with 8 turnovers in that first half. Pauls Valley ends up with 4. With that, we're going to go talk to Glenn. He's, I think, maybe putting some final numbers together, but here we go.
Yep, for Pauls Valley, not a good shooting half at all. 5 for 16 from two-point range. A lot of really good interior defense caused that poor two-point shooting percentage for Pauls Valley. They were 2 for 13 from three-point range, making 1 in each quarter. But that's not good at all from three-point range. So they finished 7 for 29 for 24% from the field for the first half. Lindsay, on the other hand, 9 for 14 from two-point range.
Wow.
Yep, and 4 for 9, buoyed mostly by 4 for 5 from Creed Taylor from three-point range. So that's from the field, 13 for 23 for 57%. Great shooting percentage. Anytime you can shoot over 50% from the field, it is awesome. So great job by the Leopards there in that first half.
Absolutely. I've got to hope they can continue that. If they can keep it up and come up with a win, they'll play the Sulphur Bulldogs 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for the boys' championship game. The loser of this game will face Chickasha at 11:20 for third place. And so we'll see where that ends up. In case you missed it earlier, the Leopardettes took one on the chin tonight from the Fightin Chicks of Chickasha and lost that one 31-24, lose by 7 points in that one. And so Lindsay moves into the 7th place game at 10 o'clock Wednesday morning here at Leopard Arena. They'll take on, should it be Duncan, but Duncan is not going to be able to make it back for the Wednesday games. And the coach the athletic director, Tommy Ferguson, has talked to Big Pasture into coming down.
Yeah,
and
they're a Class B school, but they're a perennial state tournament Class B school. So
competition will be good.
Yes.
So that's who the Leopardettes will play at 10 o'clock Wednesday morning. And I lied. It is Pauls Valley basketball. The arrow was pointing our way. They may have already flipped it when I looked, but Williams has the pass stolen by Cameron. He falls down with it, but does a good job of getting it to Torres to keep the possession. Taylor gets it right wing. Williams just not leaving his side. Now Medina picks him up. Torres between the circles, comes to Hernandez left side. He gets around Perry, sends it to Cameron at the free throw line. He'll drive down, lay it off the glass short. Hernandez had to rebound. It's knocked loose. It's on the floor. And we'll finally get a jump ball called, and that will be the Leopard possession. So Taylor will bring it in under his own basket. Leopards with a 15-point lead here as we start the third quarter. And Torres will get it. Comes right back to Taylor. Comes up top. Cater for three. No. Medina will claim it for Pauls Valley. Looking to push. Stops top of the key. Works left. Flips it out to Perry. Back up top. Hernandez went for the steal and missed it. But then he nearly got another one. Prince ends up with it. Perry into the corner. Medina's three is off the front of the rim. Prince has the miss, though. But he'll be fouled by Armando Hernandez. He'll pick up his third personal. Maddox Prince will go to the line. He was 0 for 2 his first trip to the line.
Yep, let's study this free throws.
And that one will rattle in for him. Hunter Russell returns for the Leopards. Hernandez will sit with that third personal.
Yeah, he kind of puts it to the side on his shoulder.
Missed the second one. Cameron with his fifth rebound off the miss. And he'll push it up the floor. Williams will pick him up. He'll work right. Comes back left. Tried to get it to Taylor. He's covered up by Medina. Torres will get it. Back to Taylor in the lane. The no-look pass to Cater. The reverse won't go, though. Torres, the miss, and he can't get it to drop, but he'll get free throws out of it. Foul goes on number 4, Zach Williams. His first team foul here in the third quarter, but that one on the putback by Torres will result in 2 more free throws for the 6'3 junior. And Gus's first one on the way and good. Gives him 5 points in the ball game. Puts the Leopard lead back to 15. Brown returns for the Panthers as Williams will sit. Actually, that is, it is Brody Brown. Excuse me. Number 12. They will back off the line. Torres misses the free throw. I was going to brag on him, and he's 3 for 4. First free throw missed by the Leopards here in the ball game. Brown to Fabella. Left elbow jumper. Won't climb in. Cater with the rebound for the Leopards. That's his 7th rebound tonight. Cater brings it up against Prince. Works right. Gets double teamed. Gets to the baseline. Sends it out to Russell left wing. Russell takes the pass. Drives the lane. Sends it to Cameron. Back out to Russell. 3-ball left side way off. He knew it. Tried to track it down. Brown come up with the rebound. Was headed out of bounds. He bounced it off the leg of Hunter Russell. It'll go back to Pauls Valley.
Yeah, we're getting some good little open shots. We just got to get them
to go.
Get them to go.
2 minutes into the third quarter, it's still a 15-point Leopard lead as Prince has it right wing. Lob it to the right elbow for Fabella. Brown down the backside. Excuse me, that is Perry. Fabella in the lane. Little 6-footer won't drop. Torres with his 6th rebound. Taylor will bring the ball up the floor for the Leopards. Sends it over to Cater on the right wing. Gets a Cameron screen. Comes to Torres between the circles. The backdoor cut. The reverse layup for Cameron too strong. And then we'll get a foul from Brody Brown as Hunter Russell had skied for a rebound right there and had it batted out of bounds from behind. Brown's first. Team's second here in the third.
Yeah, that's a couple of layups we've missed this quarter.
Jackson checks back in. as Perry will check out for Pauls Valley. Cater gets the inbounds, goes right back to Taylor in the right corner. Medina covers him out there. Perry takes him down the baseline. Pass intended for Cameron is tipped, but he'll come away with it. Give it right back to Taylor. Taylor works right, goes away from the Cameron screen. No look pass back over left side to Russell. Torres, short corner. Cater, spin move, goes to the left, puts it up, can't get it to go, but again, we'll get free throws out of it. As Brody Brown picks up his second and the third team foul on Pauls Valley, and Cater goes to the line.
You know, every time we've covered these games and Bryce Cater gets inside, he's got so many moves and he's so athletic and jump and those long arms. I just like his action down there.
It's nice to have a guy that's 6'2", that can jump like he does, can move like he does, has got handles like he does, even though he just went 1 for 2 at the line that time. But puts the Leopards up 35-19. That 16-point lead is their biggest of the game. Jackson left wing, and Russell with the steal and the transition layup. What a job by Hunter Russell. And the Leopards have grown the lead to 18 at 37-19. Timeout, Pauls Valley. 30-second one. We'll take it with them and come back right after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank, American Exchange Bank on KBLPlive.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
.454 left here in the third quarter. Leopards with their biggest lead of the game at 18, 37-19 the score. Prince to Medina between the circles, back to Prince. Medina steps away, fires a three, and it's good.
Yeah, you can't let him shoot him.
He's in double figures with 10. Down to a 15-point Leopard lead. Cater pushes it up. Flips it to Torres. He'll give it to Cameron. Back out between the circles. Right wing gives it to Taylor. Tries to get away from Brown down the baseline. Oh, what a shot by Creed Taylor. Put the Leopards back up by 17. Fabella left elbow. Down low, and Cater tried to block the shot of Brody Brown right there. Got him on the arm.
Yeah, and again, we got to quit having Gus cover that high post. I mean, when that comes up, that opens up both blocks, and they're finding those guys down there.
Brown for two. Cannot get the first one to go. Brown second one on the way. That one won't go either, but Prince gets the long rebound. But Fabella from the elbow rattles that one out. Cater comes away with it for the Leopards. Cater's got 8 rebounds tonight. He's only got 3 points, but he's been big on the glass tonight. Cameron on the handle. Right wing to Russell. Russell goes baseline across to Taylor. Taylor turns around and says it's stolen. Medina pushes the other way. Fabella free throw line. Backs out. It's too strong again. Torres will claim it for the Leopards. And a pass intended for Cameron by Taylor that was well long and out of bounds. 10 turnovers now for the Leopards. Perry returns for Pauls Valley along with number 13, Alex Lara. And Medina will bring it up for Pauls Valley. They trail by 17 with 3:25 left here in the third quarter. Lara left wing. Back to Medina. Back to Lara. Long three on the way. It's off the mark. Cater again has a rebound. His 9th. Outlet for Taylor's. Creed will push it up the floor. Medina picks him up. He goes around the Cameron screen. Torres between the circles. Russell left side. Out back to Cameron. Cater right wing. Down to Torres. Low post right side. Spin move underneath, contact, and they're going to say he traveled with it. 11 turnovers now on the Leopards. They still lead by 17. Here comes Medina. Prince out between the circles. Back to Fabella. Goes baseline, and a hand check foul called on Isaac Cameron. His second will be the team's third here in the third quarter, so no free throws yet. Medina to trigger, gets it out into the corner to Prince, out to Perry. They set it up for Medina to get three from the right wing. Had to wait for the flyby. He missed it. Cameron will claim it for the Leopards. Taylor takes Medina to the rack, puts it up too strong, missed everything. Fabella comes away with the miss. He'll push the other way, sends it all the way left side. Lara let Cater fly by. The jumper off the mark, but the long rebound comes out to Perry. Medina drives the lane, sends it out to Prince. His three is on the way. It's short. Cater with another rebound. That's 10 for him. And ahead intended for Cameron and got a shove from behind by Prince after he intercepted the ball. And then Prince blows the layup. Got his rebound, though, and put it back up and in. 39-24, 15-point Leopard lead. A minute 50 left here in the third. Cameron pushes it across against Medina. Over to Cameron. Cameron hands to Russell. Perry on him. Got the same hand check right there. Need to get a whistle. Cameron takes Lara into the lane, and he traveled with it. A minute 25, minute 26 left.
We've had more traveling calls than Channel 13 TV shows on traveling, I tell you.
There you go. Brody.
Nova, see, they're calling Nova over here. Yeah.
Medina, right wing to Perry, into the right corner for Brown. Drives in the lane, tough shot, won't drop. Torres with the miss. That's Gus's ninth rebound. Ahead to Cameron. Has Lara on him. We approach a minute left. The Leopards still with the ball in a 15-point lead. Cater all the way to Torres, right corner. Wanted to pull that three-pointer, but didn't. Underneath, Cater got his man in the air. Did the shot go? Finally, bounced on the rim a few times. Cater finally gets it to go. Back to a 17-point Leopard lead. 40 seconds left. Perry. And Russell nearly had a steal. Good hustle there from Hunter Russell.
Yep.
35 seconds left in the third. Williams is going to return. Prince will sit.
I'll tell you what, every one of these Pauls Valley guys have a lot of facial hair. I don't know. I'm kind of jealous.
Brown. Over to Lara, right wing. Back up top to Williams. Goes to the free throw line. Over. Cater can't get it to go, but followed his shot and got the rebound and had an easy putback. 41-26. Back to a 15-point Leopard lead. Down to 10 seconds. Taylor on the handle. Gets around to Torres screen. Double team. Down to 5. Taylor the long range. Too strong. Rebound Perry. Half-court shot from Medina is off the mark, and the Leopards had a 15-point lead at halftime. They have that same 15-point lead at the end of 3. 41-26, Lindsay on top. Fourth quarter is coming up. It'll be fun. Don't go away. We're back with more Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
41-26 Leopards. As we head to the fourth quarter, Pauls Valley will get the ball for the fourth quarter. Fabella, Prince, Perry, Williams, and number 5 in the game, Colby Barrett, for the first time. Fabella, the 3 left side won't go. Rebound tripped out, and Cater will come away with it. Cater moves to the top of the key, sends it over the right side to Hernandez, who's back in the game for the Leopards. Got it back to Cater. Cater takes Perry down to the baseline. Got him in the air, stepped around him, and put it up and in. Great move from Cater.
I'm telling you what, that guy's money down there.
Matches that 17-point lead, and then Hernandez skies for the miss. Was so high when he came down, he was bounced around down there, and he turns it over. He was way up there. So Pauls Valley basketball, Prince to trigger. Still looking for somebody, still looking. Finally gets it to Fabella over on that left wing. Williams at the free throw line, back out to Fabella. Perry top of the key. Sends it to Prince. Prince penetrates to the free throw line, dumps it down to Perry, goes out to Williams. Good defense right there from Armando Hernandez. Perry for 3 from the left corner. It's an air ball. Fabella's right there on the backside, though, to grab it and put it back in. 43-28, back to a 15-point Leopard lead. Hernandez across the timeline. He's picked up there by Barrett. Gets around to Cater screen. Wanted to go to Torres. Torres was covered and then switched his pivot feet, moved his pivot foot. 14 turnovers now on the Leopards. Medina returns. Williams will check out. Perry is also out. Medina left wing. Catch, fire 3, back iron, no good. Taylor. And they're going to say he double dribbled it. Tries to plead his case with the official, but it's like the Leopards are shooting themselves in the foot here, Glenn. I mean, that's like 3 straight turnovers when we've had rebounds.
Yeah, they've taken 5 shots. We've taken 1 this quarter.
Prince, top of the key. Fabella, Cater on him, gets into the lane, sends it out to the left corner to Barrett, gets to the elbow, comes back out to Prince, top of the key. Prince looks to drive in, pushes his way in the lane, puts it up over the front of the rim and in. 43-30, down to a 13-point lead, and now we get the reach-in foul from behind on Prince. That's just his first foul. First foul in the quarter. Hernandez into the backcourt. Taylor pushes it up on Prince.
Give it to him.
Gets
there
to Cater down there. It's knocked loose, comes right back to Taylor. Taylor turns into the lane. No-look pass over to Russell. Back up top to Torres. Back to Taylor left wing. Looking underneath at Cater. He's covered, so he sends it over right side to Russell. Russell back up to Taylor between the circles. Back over to Cater left wing. Taylor on the handle, goes underneath the Cater. Again, baseline jumper is short. Rebound tipped into the hands of Prince.
Yeah, he might have got pushed on that.
Medina right down Main Street, lays it up and in. Leopards are going to have to do something here. The lead is down to 12. And push and a foul on Colby Barrett will be the second team foul on the Pauls Valley. Isaac Cameron back in the game for the Leopards. Taylor works against Prince, gets around a Torres screen, sends it out to Cameron. Goes left wing to Russell. Around the Cameron screen, back to Torres. Back over to Russell on the wing. Look underneath at Cameron. Russell to the top of the key as they'll reset. Leopards can afford to be patient here. It's under 5 minutes to go. They got the lead. Taylor faked going one way, went the other way, lays it off the glass and in.
Yeah, a great move by Creed right there. Strong left-hand drive.
And quickly the other way. Prince can't answer. Rebound off the floor, and they're going to say off the Leopards. Taylor again tries to plead his case. Seems like the Leopards can't get a break here. Brown back in the ball game. And the pass comes to Fabella out in the corner. All the way left side to Brown. They don't even cover him. Fabella top of the key, drives to the elbow, cut off. Comes back to Brown down low. Takes it at Torres.
Oh, he
sends
switched
it back out to
feet.
Prince. Back over right side. Brown dared to shoot the ball. He does. He knocks it down. 45-34. The lead's down to 11. Leopards had a 19-point lead at one point. 18 points. Torres with it. Goes left side to Russell. Russell out to Taylor. The defensive pressure is building. Pass is tipped. Prince can't get a hold of it. Going the other way. Brown does. Has his shot blocked by Torres, but it'll go out of bounds. Leopards with 16 turnovers. And Pauls Valley with the basketball down by just 11 now with 3:48 to go. Inbounds. Shot doesn't go. Torres claims the miss for the Leopards. His 10th rebound of the night. Hernandez sends it over to Cater on the left wing. Gets around the Cameron screen. Goes right back to Cameron. Cameron stops. Has it knocked out of his hands. Got it back. Sends it out to Torres. Torres for three. No. But Taylor tracks down the rebound, and it should have been a foul right there, but he comes up with the rebound. Timeout called by Coach Terry to save that possession. It's a full timeout. 45-34. Leopards with the lead, 3:22 left in the ballgame. We're back after this timeout. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasha. Come join us.
(45-34). Leopards by 11. 3:22 left to go in the ball game. Leopards will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Defensive pressure has really turned up here from Pauls Valley. The Leopards have got to start taking care of the basketball. Cater to inbound. Into the backcourt. Gives it to Taylor. Taylor works on Prince across the timeline. Gets it Hernandez right wing. Circles back around. Taylor gets it. Now works around the Cameron screen. Cater left corner. Turns down to three. Comes back to Taylor. He'll turn it down. Steps through. Over the front of the rim. It's short. Rebound Prince. Quickly the other way. And they found a wide open Colby Barrett. And he threw it out of bounds. Russell returns for the Leopards. Torres may have turned an ankle right there. He will check out. Flood also comes back in the ball game for the Leopards. That is not a good sign. Leopards do not need Gus hurt.
No, not at all.
Taylor's trapped in the backcourt. Got it away to Russell. Goes back to Taylor. Hernandez across the timeline. Has Flood on the knee. The reverse layup up and good. Crew Flood and break the press. Puts the Leopards back up by 13. 2:40 left. Perry on the wing left side. Prince gets it. Taylor right in its back pocket. Fabella to the baseline. Jumper high off. Cameron knocks it in. 47-36. Back to an 11-point game. Taylor out to Cameron. At the high post, Flood got a shove from behind from Fabella. And that's just his first personal foul. But it's the third team foul, so we don't shoot free throws yet. Medina is back in. Barrett checks out for Pauls Valley. Taylor to inbounds. Flood gets it on the wing. Right back to Taylor in the corner. Taylor looks to drive in. Fakes the pass. The left-hander will not drop. Flood tips the rebound. It ends up in the hands of Brody Brown. Here comes Pauls Valley down by 11. 2:05 left. Prince right down Main Street. Sends it out to Fabella. Fabella drives in over the front of the rim. It won't drop. Rebound is tipped by Flood, but they're going to say it's off of Brown. I really thought out of all the calls that may have been called wrong, we, I think, got one there. I think that one was actually off of Flood, but we'll take it. 1:58 to go. Timeout, Pauls Valley. 11-point Leopard lead. We're back after this. Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Limits Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasha or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
(47-36). Leopards by 11. 1:58 left to go in the ball game. Leopards with the ball out of the timeout. Taylor double team. Gets it away over to Russell. Russell ahead to Cameron. To Hernandez. Over to Flood. Lost it. Prince the other way. Medina in the corner. Air ball nearly. Rebound is still loose, but Prince finally comes up with it. Fabella. And he threw it away. It's Hunter Russell in the right place to come up with that one. Outlet for Hernandez. Ahead to Taylor. Cameron. Got to slow down. They got a minute and a half to go. You've got an 11-point lead. And, Maddox Prince will pick up the foul. His second is just the fourth. So no free throws yet. Hernandez will trigger in front of his own bench. Taylor in the backcourt. Gets away from Prince. Double team comes. Goes right down Lane Street. Lays it up with the left hand. Left it short. Rebound tipped. Crew Flood. He and Hernandez kept it alive for the Leopards. Cameron got fouled, and he'll now get to go to the free throw line as he gets pushed from behind. Medina picks up the foul. That's just his second. But again, that's the fifth. And if you really want to talk about it, the Leopards have got 5 fouls to give here with no fouls in this quarter. So chances to make sure that Pauls Valley doesn't try to climb back in this one. Cameron at the line, misses that one. Lara is back in for Pauls Valley, along with Amari Jackson. Cameron with a second free throw. Can push this to a 12-point game if he can get it to drop. The first one was too strong. The second one didn't even hit the rim. 1:12 left in the game. Leopards still have an 11-point lead as Prince will pick it up.
Yep, no threes, don't foul. No threes, don't foul.
Prince, pass tipped by Cameron out of bounds. Good defense from Isaac Cameron. Fabella to inbounds. Medina gets it. Flood right there on him, and we'll get a reach-in foul, and that's not a bad foul. Again, Leopards have got fouls to give here with 1:04 to go. If you can get them on a drive and not put them at the free throw line, that'll work. So Jackson will bring it in on the baseline for the Panthers. Got to watch for Medina. They switch. Got it in the lane, and they will foul Alex Lara. send him to the free throw line. Hernandez called for the foul, his fourth. Just the second team foul, but Alex Lara at the line for the first time today and cannot convert the first one. Stays at an 11-point lead. Perry, Barrett, and Williams all return for Pauls Valley. The offense for defense substitutions for Coach Caldwell. Lara's second free throw attempt is on the way, and that one will drop in for him. That'll get Brody Brown back in the ball game. 47-37, the Leopards a 10-point lead with 1:01 to go. Hernandez gets the inbounds, traps, gets it away to Taylor. Taylor gets around Brown, and Brown will foul him. So Creed Taylor will head to the line for the first time tonight. Creed's got 16 points in the game, had 4 threes in that first half. Perry's second personal. And Taylor at the line. It will not drop. The Leopards have not been good at the line in the second half. They were 3 for 3 in the first half. But that is now what, 2 for 7?
2 for 7.
56 seconds left. Second free throw from Creed Taylor is on the way, and that one will go. 48-37, back to an 11-point lead. Prince on the handle, all the way into the lane. Good defense, shot is short. Cameron comes away with the rebound. Somehow stolen away, and now Cameron comes up with his second rebound, and now he'll get a reach-in foul called. They'll call that on Amari Jackson, his first. So at the free throw line, Isaac Cameron. 0 for 2 his last trip. First one too strong, second one was an air ball. Let's see if he's figured out the difference between them this time.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yep. Zoned in now.
12-point Leopard lead, 41 seconds left. And second one too strong. Rebound comes down to Lara. He will push it up. Fabella takes it all the way down to the low post left side. Turnaround jumper, too strong. Rebound Hernandez. Got it away, Taylor, and now Medina will foul Creed Taylor. Taylor will go shoot free throws. Medina's third. Taylor at the line, 1 for 2 his last trip. And can get that one to go. Second one for Isaac will go. I said Isaac, that is Creed Taylor. 50-37 Leopards, 20 seconds left. Leopards are going to foul called on Crew Flood. Again, just the third team foul, so no free throws still. 19 seconds left. The Leopards are going to pick up their 7th win of the season. Actually be their 8th. They're already 7-4. My apologies. Medina trying to get away from Flood. And Flood gets the foul with 14 seconds left. Again, not a bad foul. His second, now the fourth. Now you don't want to foul because it'll put him at the free throw line. But again, Leopards are going to go to 8-4. And they will move into a championship matchup Wednesday afternoon as Prince takes it into the lane. Will not drop. Cameron the rebound. And that'll do it. 50-37, the final score. The Lindsay Leopards with a 13-point win over the Pauls Valley Panthers. Told you, these games are always fun when these two teams meet. They are two athletic teams, and they will always put the battle out there. So, again, the Lindsay Leopards will be in the finals. They'll take on the Sulphur Bulldogs, and that game will be at 2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon, the final game of this Charles K. Hately Classic for 2025. We'll send it back up to JD, take a quick timeout. We'll get the schedule for Wednesday set for you. Be back to wrap it up from Leopard Arena right after this on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS Athletics and Academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season. Lingman Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oilfield electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Back here at Leopard Arena, we wind up round 2 of the Charles K. Haley Classic here on a Monday night. Got me all messed up. And a 50-37 win for the Lindsay Leopards as they'll go to 8-4 on the season now. And look at the final numbers for Pauls Valley. 2 players in double figures. Jacob Medina finishes with 12. Maddox Prince with 11 for the night. And then goes from there, 4 for Fabella, 3 for Mari Jackson, 2 apiece for Zach Williams, Brody Brown, and Carter Hicks. A free throw for Alex Lara rounds out the scoring for Pauls Valley. I had them 4 of 10 from the free throw line.
That's correct.
So for the Lindsay Leopards, 1 player in double figures. Creed Taylor finishes the night with 18 points tonight. He had 12 in the first half on 4 threes. And, in fact, he was the only one that hit any threes tonight. Had all 4 of those there in the first half. No threes for the Leopards in the second half. Then spread it from there very well. 7 apiece from Armando Hernandez and Bryce Cater. 6 from Hunter Russell. 5 apiece from Isaac Cameron and Gustavo Torres. And then 2 from Crew Flood rounds out the scoring for the Leopards, who I had 8 of 15 from the free throw line. Leopards are plus 15 on the glass. 38-23. They out-rebound Pauls Valley, but they were also plus 10 in turnovers. 18 turnovers tonight for the Leopards and 8 for Pauls Valley. With that, we'll go talk to Glenn.
Yeah, Pauls Valley shot terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
they were 12 for 39 from two-point range for 31%. 3 for 22 from three-point range, which is 14%, which is why Lindsay went to that zone, because if they're not hitting outside, help inside. Totals 15 for 61 for 25% from the field. So not a good shooting night for the Pauls Valley Panthers. Lindsay shot the ball well, on the other hand. 15 for 28 from two-point range for 54%. 4 for 13 from three-point range for 31%. That's a total of 19 for 41 for 46%. And I don't know, I have double-checked my numbers, and I don't know how in the world, unless they just killed us on the boards.
No, we killed them on the boards. We were plus 15 on the boards. We were plus 10 in turnovers, though. So But so that's 10 extra shots possibly.
Yeah, but we shot 15 free throws, so that kind of reduced our number of 2-point shots from the field anyway.
True.
So,
but again, 50-37, Leopards are now 8-4 on the season, and they will move to the championship game and take on the Sulphur Bulldogs. That game will be at 2 o'clock. So the broadcast schedule tomorrow is we get the first game of the day and the last game of the day. We'll be here at 10 a.m. for the Lindsay Leopardettes to take on a Big Pasture, since Duncan's not going to be here. That game will be at 10 a.m. here at Leopard Arena. And then at 2 p.m. scheduled time will be the finals for the boys' side of the bracket. The Lindsay Leopards and the Sulphur Bulldogs will play for the championship of the 2025 version of the Charles K. Haley Classic.
Yep, and Sulphur's got some bruisers now. They are some big old boys, and they look like football players.
And they play like football players. They are good. So it'll be a good matchup. So with that, we will say goodnight from Leopard Arena, and we'll see you back here Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. We'll have we're going to have as Paige called it, the OG crew will be back. I'm going to get to work. Paige Southern will be here running the live stream for us. Kevin will be running the camera, and I'll be doing the play-by-play. Yep. You won't be here for the 10 game.
Right.
But you'll be here for the boys game.
Yes. I've got meetings in the morning, and
they don't care what you say in the meetings. Why would they bother having you there? So,
yeah.
It's like my meetings. I go to meetings, I don't know why, because they don't listen to what I say anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Well, sometimes the boss likes to yell at me.
Oh, I got you. So I do know that feeling.
I need to be there for him to yell at me.
There you go. So with that, we'll say goodnight. A big thank you to J.D. Scruggs, to Andrew, ESPN 2 Lions, also to Jason Wallenberg for running things down at the FM side, FM 105.1 KBLP, and our studios downtown, and then also Kevin Scruggs lining everything up for us and getting here early and getting things set up for us. My name is Greg Peary. We'll see you Wednesday morning, 10 a.m., just before that for pregame. And until I see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.